Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstitions say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super
Name
real,
a
she
better
think
intro.
nobody cool as me.
Name a better intro for a Friday night. I'll wait. I'll let you think. They ain't one. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, bringing us in as always. What's going on and welcome in Benvenu. It's Friday, and I want to do something a little bit different tonight. I mean, I got a few things. We got some stuff to talk about. I got a couple of things that have intrigued me throughout the week and all of that claptrap. So we will talk about some stuff there. As I do got a couple of stories, a couple of videos, a couple of things I want to share. But this is a call show, a questions show, a comment, a qualm, a quip, a quote, whatever you got tonight. Whoa, call on in. It's a great night for it. We're just going to have ourselves a time. We're also, I don't even think I have it ready yet. But guess what's about to pop on your screen? Oh, yeah. We got the Fall Guys ready to go as well. We're going to do it all. We're going to have some fun. Maybe we can set some Fall Guys records for the channel. Because if you've been following the last couple of weeks, I've been focusing a little bit more on Twitch. We got a sub bomb on Twitch. We got very close to having 200 paid subscribers once again on Twitch. So that kind of became the focus, why I wasn't really talking about anything going on in the community here. Really hasn't been much that's captured my interest. I got to be honest, even the big stories like with fucking the Miranda Sings chick, you know, that's the Colleen chick, the chick who plays her. It's just people are fucking stupid, man. I mean, like, it's the stupidity of people to put themselves, like, I'm not saying you should protect your money at all times. I'm not saying that. But maybe that's what I'm saying. Because, Jesus Christ, you become entertainers, and then like, that's the dream. As a kid who grew up, you know, living in Las Vegas, wanting to be a goddamn entertainer, that's the dream. That's what you aspire to. So you know the pitfalls and perils that come along with it. Why jeopardize yourself, even if you don't feel you're doing anything wrong? If you know how something can look or be taken, especially in this day and age, why put yourself in unnecessary situation, especially when children are involved? Like, why? I just don't fucking get it. It drives me nuts. So I haven't had much else to say on that aside from that. There's nothing. I got nothing. So we've just been fucking figuring out what the world is. Twitch sucks, man. It's like not even fun to stream on there anymore. So I'm thinking about leaving Twitch. But then I thought about some of the advantages that Twitch still has. Then I thought about Kick and Rumble. They're handing out $100 million contracts and shit somehow. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'll take some. But I don't know if they're going to contact me. I'm waiting. My people are waiting. My agent is on hold. They're making sure to keep my calendar open in case, any exclusive deals come along Copious King's way. And it looks like we got to go ahead and give the chat a little bit of love there because it's Big E's birthday. Now, Big E is a Canadian brethren, a longtime mush puff, one of my personal favorites. And to the personal favorites, we've got to celebrate the birthday properly. So on 3, you stupid bastards. A 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Big E. Even though you probably got a small penis. Happy birthday. I said happy birthday one more time with that happy birthday to pitch. What? It's hard to go back and forth. Happy birthday to a you, Big E. Yeah, there you go, Big E. Now your birthday's complete. Happy birthday, you son of a bitch. 23 years old, good Lord. Leafy and Destiny were the funniest thing that happens as Mr. Ellison in forever. You know, I guess so in some ways. But here's the thing. I have this terminal condition of not liking anything. I don't like anything. I don't like anybody. I don't like Destiny. I don't like Leafy. I don't like anybody. I just don't. I don't know why. There's a few people I like, but overarchingly, don't really like anybody. So that helps in some ways because it allows me to avoid the bullshit, but I also miss out on spurgatory. But that's the kind of whole point of this channel. That's why this channel's special. It always has been. Because last night is a great example of that. Now, it wasn't here, but it was on Twitch, which was the same thing, essentially. And the reality is, Nick found me anyway. Found me on the Twitch, and we turned a regular game stream. Now, granted, it was in front of 10 people, but we had ourselves a hell of a conversation. I mean, it was actually a really, really good conversation. Got to really dig in there with Nick, and Nick always talks to me in some fun ways. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. And speaking of checking it out, guess who's checking it out with us right now? Yeah, it's the one, the only PeePaw. Yeah, what's going on, peepers? What are you doing, you lurking bastard?
See, is what happens when you don't lock your doors and you don't change the locks. I'll slip back in on you, man.
I can never change the locks on you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. No, you always got the key, baby. You can slip in my window. Yeah.
Oh, I'll slip in more in your window, baby.
Unfortunately, this is disgustingly true. What's going on there, chat? Super Camera. What's up, Cammy Cam? Toxic Dome up in the house. Jessica Foss. Long time no see, Dave. Yeah, we back, baby. We back like herpes. No, something else. That's unbecoming. Mr. Oxen, Biggie, teaching turtles. What's up there? Biggie's birthday today. Dorkachu, how you doing? Nancy got a whole 3 voices. I saw Abby Blackbird in the chat. What up? She's putting her penis in the chat. Got issues. Juan Valdez, what's up there? Dev and all kinds of people. How you doing on this wonderful night? Peepers, what's up, man? What's going on with you? What's going on this Friday evening?
Well, I just had a nice, lovely, relaxing dinner with the wife and my mother-in-law, and I'm sitting here drinking a cup of coffee. And I seen that my good friend Dave was streaming, and I thought, I'm going to hop in and we're going to see what kind of nonsense and meanness we can get into tonight.
Well, it's always fun to get into nonsense. I mean, there's plenty of it to be around. You know what's great? You know what to start with? So,
what's that, buddy?
I think we should watch something motivational. I think we should start our evening with something. Are you going to play Fall Guys with me? Play Fall Guys? Because I got Fall Guys queued up ready to go. You going to play Fall Guys? You going to play Fall Guys? You can play Fall Guys.
I don't know about playing Fall Guys.
Come on, man. Don't fucking. Come on, man. Don't. I don't want to play it either, but it's a great goddamn party game to play sometimes. I don't know. I could play.
I'll play a round or two with you.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me get my controller out.
But don't worry about that. We're not going to do that yet. Don't worry. We're going to try to finagle more people in here first before we drop the Fall Guys. Yeah. I really want to do the bait and switch real good. I want to get, if I can get 100 people in here and go, Fall Guys, bitch. That would make my whole weekend.
Yeah, 100%. Well, let's see what we can do here. Hang on a second. You know what I haven't done?
What have you
And I guarantee you there's nobody in the chat has done this either.
What's that?
Let me check. Nope, nobody's tweeting out the stream. What's wrong with you people?
I see no retweets. What is going on? What is wrong with people? Nerdy John retweeted a woo. That's good. That was helpful. What's up there, Dorky? How everybody doing up in there, chat? Hopefully well tonight. All right, so look, you want to get the board going? You want our board? You want me to run the board?
Now I'll run the board just a second here.
I got stories already there. You don't have to do anything.
You got good because I have no stories.
That's
for you,
okay.
bud.
I got a few things. That's fine. That's fine. I had a loose plan tonight.
Well, that's better than no plan.
I had a loose plan like my stool. Yeah. Pooh.
All right, so let's see here. What do we got here?
The one I want you to click on is the boxing one.
The boxing.
That's the first one I want you to bring up.
Okay, got it. Here we go.
I don't know if you've seen this. Matt and I may have even played this before because it's one of the greatest boxing displays like ever. It's so good. It's so good. So you need heart, you need perseverance, you need all of that. Well, we got it for you in spades. So we're going to start with a little bit of motivation because you're never out of it. Even when you think you're out of it, you're not out of it. And if you think you're out of it, then you're out of it. But you're not out of it. So don't be out of it. Don't think you're out of it because guess what, Riveter?
You're never out of it, baby.
You're never out of it. That's fucking look at you.
That's right.
Hey, Jessica, Go Sports Indeed. Listen to me. People, this started as a tweet. I saw this on the timeline because of a tweet. Now, I've seen this clip before. It's historic. Yeah. However, when I see people tweeting things out like I just don't get sports, and then you got to read the comment sections of these things. They're so fucking funny. This is the embodiment of athleticism. This is the embodiment of athleticism meets competition. These are two men who are just two people, two beings, two structures of flesh and blood that are deciding not to quit. Chris the Thug Davis cute. You know it. Yeah. Hat change is in effect if you don't like this hat. I feel it makes me look militant. Oh, PeePaw, do you notice something else before I go on with my inspirational beginning?
Well, I know you're in a new part of your apartment because you got all that fancy new furniture. And I know you got some, you got the earbud things, right? The AirPods, whatever they are. Yeah. You're all fancy. You're like a big time streamer.
This was a bonus at the job. I came in on my day off, right? And I put together a pretty significant Pokemon deal. I'm not trying to suck my own cock here, but
well, go ahead.
Pretty significant Pokemon deal. And as a bonus, because we bought a whole bunch of these AirPods, these at the Apple. I've never had one. I don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
I've never owned an Apple product because who's got money for that?
So me, I have Apple.
Fuck you. Goddamn elitist.
It's several generations older, but it's
now Blossom's got the new shit. Bougie shit. I've even broken some of her fucking Apple products, for fuck's sake. Fucking I get these because he was like, we bought a whole bunch of them in a lot, and he was like, take one. You did amazing on Saturday, and so now I own my first pair of AirPods. Look at this thing.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, I think that computer you got had built-in Bluetooth, right? So you should have been able to just pair them right up, right? It should have been hard. I mean,
right up. It was
that's awesome.
A Southern saying, whatever. A Southern saying about something being easy. That's how easy it was.
Slicker and greased out shit.
Yeah, I like it. It shined like a diamond in a goat's ass.
There you go.
It's fucking fantastic. No, right up. Now, I was scared of integrating an Apple product with a PC. It scared me. Hey, $5 in the super chat. Captain Poofers, baby, first hat change of the night. What did the Poof Man say? I was afraid of cross mingling my my stuffs there, but it seems to have worked out. They're not eating each other, so that's good. What did the Poof Man? Why didn't get the Poof Man update? Why am I not getting the Poof Man update? I do not see it. I didn't see what it said. No. I'm sorry, Poofers, but thank you for the $5. Mucho appreciado. Oh, it's a reference to Bo Wax. Okay. But that all comes full circle. I don't know how. But back to this clip, because that's what's important. This fucking clip. People, show the people. Let's inspire them. Go.
Okay. Canvas. Castillo looking to finish it here. He goes down again.
This motherfucker is hurt.
Peace out.
Look at his face. Look at his face, PeePaw. He's hurt.
Yeah, I noticed he was pretty tore up.
Yeah,
those eyes stuff were swollen pretty bad.
That shot was solid. That shot that floored him was solid play.
Takes the mouthpiece out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come there.
Pause.
You all right? You all right?
Fantastic referee work here. I mean, like, honestly, giving him every second of it and not pulling the trigger early. And with those eyes being closed, he could have. And he even deducts a point here. You're going to see this. He deducts a point from him. And this is what makes it so incredible. He deducts a fucking point from him for spitting out the mouth guard. This is incredible. Now, when he goes to the corner, I want you to see what happens. I want you to pay attention to the cornerman. I want you to pay attention to his trainer, because this is what dreams are made of. Play.
I'm going to penalize you. Taking 1 point off. Time. 1 point off here. 1 point off. 1 point.
Excessive spitting out of the mouthpiece. A point deducted.
Come on. You're spitting out the mouthpiece.
To make matters even worse now.
You gotta fucking get inside on him now.
Triple round for Corral.
Go back again.
No nonsense.
Look
No
at
nonsense,
the look
right?
on this man's fucking face. He said, "You gotta fucking get inside of him now." I mean, like, he is not playing. He for one, he looks like the goddamn the vampire dad from Lost Boys, which is fucking fantastic. He really does. But I mean, this dude's intense. He knows he's in trouble. This fighter just lost a point in the last round, and like pivotal. This is the worst thing that could have happened. And he got knocked down. So this is like 10-7. This is a 10-7 round. At minimum, a 10-7. This is bad. This is really bad. Thank you, Devin, for the $5 You know it makes me holla. Man, I love being able to wear all my hats now because I have wireless fucking headphones for the first time in my 10-year streaming career. What the fucking ass.
That would make it a lot easier, wouldn't it?
You would think that with a guy with a gimmick that is changing hats that I would have put more emphasis on getting something that'd make my life easier, but no. No, I did not.
I personally went with Raycon and used Leon Lush's creator code to get a little bit of a percentage off, and I love them.
You're such a shill. I love it.
A lot different from when we first started doing this shit, huh?
Very different. I feel almost responsible, to be honest. The Raycon shit, I love Raycon just because, for one, he fucked the Kardashian, and two, every time we bring up Raycon, I love. I think I've showed you the video, the Unbreakable Glasses video. It's one of the greatest videos ever.
Yeah, he smashed this bastard.
You can't break them. They're unbreakable. No, you can't break them. Don't tell me that. I don't tell. We're gonna play that video too in case people haven't seen it. So, all right, finish this. Go back just a little bit because I want the whole moment. When all right, play.
To make matters even worse now.
You gotta fucking get inside on him now.
Triple round.
There ain't no joke right there, boy. Oh, let's see.
That has almost like dad vibes, right? Like you get in there and you get this shit done, right? I mean, that's kind of like a dad vibe.
You know the fight game a little bit.
A little bit,
You
not
understand
much,
the relationship between a fighter and his trainer. I mean, it's pretty important. And the best trainers, they know not what to say, what their fighter needs to hear at all times. And those are two different things because they're not always the same thing. Sometimes you just got to know exactly what your fighter needs to hear.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this motherfucker did. The right look, the right everything. And I'm so glad the microphone picked it up the way that it did.
Yeah.
Because it's so legendary. Play.
For Corrales, down 2 times here in the 10th. Again, Castillo going back to her.
Fuck. That's 10-6. This is a 10-6 round minimum. Minimum 10-6. He's going down twice. That's 10. Oh, my God. No, 10-7 still. 10-7. Play.
And if Corrales can get through this round, the dynamic of the fight has now changed to the point where he may very well need a knockout.
With a minute 35 to go, he's got a long way to go, Corrales.
But he just hurt Castillo with the right hand, or at least pushed him back. That was astonishing, and he hurts him with a hook.
Corrales
staggered him.
See, it broke his face.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Man, look at that shot. Fucking took him to the side.
Corrales coming back after being on the canvas twice here in the 10th.
That was a big one.
Dude, he's out on his feet. You can look at he's not even there.
He's hurt.
So
I mean, he's absolutely stunned. This is incredible play.
Now Castillo steps back.
Oh, that was shot. That right was nasty.
Swinging.
Unbelievable. He spits out that mouth guard one more time.
Point.
Nice.
That's another point.
Nice.
So what? Who was it? Jessica Foss was asking, what was the weight class on these guys? Do you know, Dave?
42 pounds. It was the 42-pound weight. I have no idea. Flyweight? Probably
flyweight. Yeah. I was gonna say they look pretty small.
They're tiny. 42 pounders. These guys weigh all of 17 pounds soaking wet with Tic Tacs and roofies and goofies in their fucking pockets. Yeah. My God.
You know, speaking of boxing, and this is not real, but this is whatever. You know, I'm a huge Rocky fan. I always have been. I watched all the four Rockies, and then I watched the
four.
Yeah,
Are you omitting the fifth? Are you a fifth omitter?
Fifth. That was the one with Tommy Gunn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Catch me
and
out,
then I watched.
Sue me for what?
Yeah, boom, exactly. And then there was the two or three Rocky movies that were Rocky Balboa movies, whatever.
I want to say, was there only one Balboa?
No, there was two because the first one had Paulie in it and with his kid.
Who did
he fought again. He came back and fought in like an exhibition match.
Oh yeah, oh my God, the most racist fucking name in the history of movies. Do you remember this man's name? The heavyweight champion in that fucking Rocky movie?
I don't remember.
I am not making this up. This is this motherfucker's name. Somebody had to clear this, okay?
Yeah.
Mason the Line Dixon.
Oh my God. I remember now. I never put it together though. Holy
They called this man Mason the Line Dixon. I'm like, what?
What? Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad.
It was great. It was so fun. I saw that movie. I believe I was in fucking Hohenfeld, Germany, and I was with the Mortar Platoon, which was predominantly black. I went there. These brothers erupted, laughing so fucking hard. They couldn't believe that they named this man Mason the Line Dixon.
Yeah.
I'm like, this had to be cleared by executives.
Yeah. I
incredible.
know, yeah. But so I loved all the five Rockies. I loved the two Rocky Balboas, and then we get into the Creed movies, right?
Yes.
And I enjoyed the first two Creeds. Well, the third one was just released, I think, on Amazon Prime, and I watched it the other evening.
Ooh.
I was so disappointed.
Really?
I was really disappointed. Yeah. The story arc and stuff was fine, but here's what really upset me was the only time they mentioned Rocky's name in the entire movie was a throwaway comment that he used to get someone to promote or to do a boxing match.
Really?
And that was it. Yeah, there was nothing. I was like, to me, I just felt like it was very disrespectful. If they wanted to say Rocky passed away or whatever, the cancer came back, whatever, that type of thing. Yeah, fine, whatever. Right. Because a character can only go so long. Let's be honest about it. Right. And I like Creed and all this, and this was so far in the future and Creed was hanging up there, but I was just like, I just felt that was so disrespectful to the character Rocky and all that. And, maybe it's because I love the character Rocky and it was such an underdog that came back and overcame so much. But I was like, to me, I just felt very disrespectful to that character.
Michael B. Jordan really wanted this third movie to stand on its own. He wanted to make something that was like to carry the franchise beyond Rocky. And I get that. But I'm with you. I think you have to do something more than just. And now I haven't seen 3 yet, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've yet to see it. I'm going to. I saw the first 2. I love the first 2.
Yeah.
Well, I like the second one. I love the first one. The first one,
Yes.
I'm with Kevin Smith. I feel the first one feels like a superhero origin story. It's an incredible fucking movie. It's so brilliantly told. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Second movie, I don't know. I like it. I don't love it. Yeah. I'm excited for the third to see just some of the stuff. But
I want to tell you, the first Creed was kind of like the first Rocky movie, right? It really kind of was. With the Rocky character falling in.
My arms were wide open.
Yeah. He kind of stepped into, I know the movie or the song Creed. Yeah. Okay.
Wide open, under the moonlight. Tell me
Rocky.
everything. I'll fuck you from behind with arms wide open. Oh, yeah. I'll do my Scott Stapp. Don't make me. Oh, yeah. I'm 6 feet from the air. That song's about suicide.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
But the first Creed, I felt like Rocky kind of really stepped into the Mick role, the fully embracing the trainer role.
What? What'd you say?
What?
The character.
The Mickey.
I thought you were being.
The character. No.
Thought you were being intelligent.
Never. And then the second one, he's fighting, the Russian, which I thought, okay,
Not
and
the
this
Russian,
third one,
the Russian's son, who's also Russian, but
Drago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm.
Ivan
Drago.
Drago.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if fucking Brigitte Nielsen would have still been alive and she would have been able to be in the movie with her flat top?
Oh, well, she was in the second movie.
Wasn't she dead?
No, she was in the movie. Brother.
You're right.
And she makes that one little appearance at a dinner thing or whatever it was.
You're right. I forgot. But a bigger role would have been nice because her flat top from the 80s. It was the only thing that the only flat top rivaled hers was fucking Zool's. Okay.
Yeah.
The original Ghostbusters. Hey, for the flat top. Shit. That was amazing. But continue.
But the third one, I don't want to ruin it. I want you to go watch it, whatever. But see if it doesn't draw an analogy, or at least to me, it came across yet another remake of one of the Rocky movies. It really did.
Yeah, did it?
I seen huge, throwbacks to that even. I was like, okay.
So whatever. I know the story.
Mm-hmm.
I felt the story leaned heavily on, tropes that we've seen in boxing movies in the past. It's not something that we haven't seen. But really, there was a video game that they seem to have borrowed heavily from, Fight Night Champion. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird. It's the answer with when you have a black fighter is always to put him in prison. And whenever you're stuck narratively, it's like, okay, we got a black fighter. He's doing really good, or he's a potential great champion. What do we do to derail him? Put him in jail. Put him in jail. It's the only option. Like, that's the only thing that ever fucking happens. They put him in fucking jail. And then, of course, in this instance, he had an axe to grind because of why he went to jail, which is another trope of which we've seen.
Okay, so you already kind of. So to me, it really kind of. I drew analogies to it. It was almost like the third one where he was going up against Mr. T.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I can see without the backstory personally between the two. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Just because the hungry,
the opponent,
the
opponent, and just a hard case character and whatever.
Jonathan Majors.
Until
it was Jonathan Majors, right? That's who that is. The guy who played.
I don't know any of the actors' names. I'll be honest with you.
Majors. Jonathan Major. He also was in Ant-Man. He's playing what's his name? Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, Gang the Conqueror. Yeah,
Not
that's
Kang,
yes.
Kang.
Yeah.
Not Kang.
Kang, whatever. Yeah. Gang Green for all I know.
So what was funny about that, right, is he was getting all the press for Kang, and then this movie came out, and he bulked up for it because he was fucking.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, he was
Gozer. You're right. Gozerian. You're right. And just shit. Yeah. Fuck off. I'm tired. And he was jacked and stuff, and then he got in trouble for the domestic violence shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's unfortunate. Bad timing. And so I'm like, ooh, was he juicing to get into the role? What was going on?
Possibly.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened. I didn't even follow up.
to bulk up so fast? Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
Got to bulk up.
I don't know.
Got to be up there.
Yeah. So what else did you want to talk about?
Well,
we
can just go. There's a few things in there. The Michael Jordan story I liked. Fucking Michael Jordan has owned the Hornets for like 12 years. You know, he's been like the sole owner for 12 years. He sold most of his stake for $3 billion today. It's official. Michael Jordan is, like, for the first time in his career, kind of officially out in his life. Like, since he became NBA player, he's out of the NBA. He has like little NBA role. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a little strange. I'm a big Michael Jordan guy. Michael Jordan guy. I love him.
Yeah. Speaking of Michael Jordan, you went and seen that movie Air, right, in the theaters, and you loved it, right?
Loved it.
You just sang its praises.
I did.
Well, that one came out on, I don't remember what streaming service it is, but it came out, and I watched it the other day. Yeah, but you know what? I agree with you, man. That movie was really, really cool to see the links at which Nike did, right, to secure that, and what it became, and the deal that was made, how it revolutionized the sports industry.
So many industries.
Yes.
It changed
Yeah.
fashion. It changed pop culture. It changed shoes.
Yeah.
It changed basketball. It changed the way negotiations are done.
Yeah.
It changed the agent's role in everything. It changed so fucking much. And that movie, they stay fucking close, pimp. I mean, they stay razor sharp. It's incredible because not everything makes everybody look good all the fucking time. But they show all the doubt, like the real doubt. And he's got all the guy. Everyone's still alive except for the guy who designed the shoe. You know, he died 2 months before the movie came out. The kooky guy who designed the original Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he died 2 months before the movie came out. And that dude is like, they did a real good job of highlighting him. I'm glad they showed his quirkiness, his idiosyncrasies, because he was a really cool dude. And he, I mean, how? Like, shoes didn't look like that back then. Nothing looked like that. Like, what he did, what he put together was it wasn't just ahead of its time. It was so far fucking ahead of its time that it's like aliens gave it to him.
Yeah, and the thing of it is you stop and think about it, like nowadays, I think every shoe industry out there, right, they tailor make a shoe for the player. Yeah. But prior to that, no, they made a shoe and the players just wore the shoe, right? All of them, right? And so, you know, Nike said, no, we're going to tailor make this for Michael Jordan.
Yep. It was the only direction they had. It was What I love what they showed was when he went to Dolores and he explained to her what everyone was gonna do. And, because he knew exactly what they were gonna do, and for him to show that and hand those cards to her like that, it was probably the move that changed everything for him. But what I loved about that was he knew everything what not to do, and then he wasn't afraid to follow through. Yeah. Like, and then midway through the meeting where he calls a complete audible and just stops the presentation, and because he saw that he was losing Mike. I mean, that movie's so fucking powerful for so many reasons. And let me tell you something. Dolores Jordan is still fucking alive and is still quietly somehow probably the baddest bitch on the planet.
Oh, without a doubt.
That woman is something else.
And let's give some props to I can't remember the guy's name, but he it wasn't just that he worked that deal and
the
gave
facilitator, Chris Tucker, right?
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
But he then went on to championed college athletes to be compensated for you have all these sporting games and stuff out there, right? NCAA, football, basketball, and stuff.
Just passed. They just got this. He was a huge part of it.
Yes, and now these college players, who all these companies, the colleges, the different video game companies, the different whatever call it, brands and stuff have made all these money off of these college athletes all these years. And now they finally say, no, you're going to get a piece of the pie too, right? Yeah. Because we've been using you guys to make money off of you. It's
one of the best episodes of South Park is when Cartman wants to figure out how to not pay his student athletes. He fucking dresses up as a plantation owner and goes to the NCAA head, and like it's unbelievable because all the stuff that he says to him is it's pretty fucking accurate. It's like they treat these kids like fucking slaves, man, and it's fucking horrible what they've done to so many students. And then to punish them, take away Heisman trophies, take away fucking scholarships, punish people retroactively 10, 15 years down the line in some cases. To do that to these kids when they forced them. There were kids who had promising NFL careers. There was kids that were coming out of Terrell Pryor, great fucking example. All the talent in the world, the size, the strength. He ended up even not working out as a quarterback, still found a career for a little while as a wide receiver. Uber fucking talented. Had to dedicate a large portion of time to fighting against allegations because he took tattoos for payment while he was in
I remember that
college.
story. I remember that story.
Tattoo work, Rivy. Now, there was other stuff, too.
Yeah.
But a majority of it was tattoo work. It's fucking ridiculous.
And you know the thing that you have to think about, you think, college, athletes, they have it so tough. Okay, listen. Those men and women who are college athletes, they have a collegiate schedule that they have to, classes. Then they have training. And then they have they travel and they do all these games everywhere, right? They can't work a regular job, right? A part-time job is like a lot of these.
Video. Keep going. I'm going to send you a video. It's going to be great.
But these guys can't, these athletes, these student athletes, they're not allowed. Like a lot of students, they'll have a part-time job where they work 15, 20 hours a week, right? To help whatever extras, whatever that they need throughout, the week or what have you. But these guys can't, right? And so, any type of assistance they were getting from, quote, the boosters or fans and things like that, these guys were being penalized for that. And it's just so...
horrifically.
So,
you know, the NCAA is already preparing for massive amounts of lawsuits because a lot of people like Reggie Bush, who lost his Heisman Trophy, a bunch of fucking people who lost eligibility, they're coming after the NCAA now. They're fucking coming hard. I hope they fucking take them for everything they can. I am one of the people who believes the NCAA is nothing more than a fucking cartel and they need to be broken up. The NCAA needs to be fucking broken up. It's a goddamn cartel that have exploited tens of thousands of people. And I'm not talking about just the money, folks. I'm talking about all the cover-ups. I'm talking about the shit that happened down with old Pop, college football, the Northwestern, fucking Joe Pa, man, fucking come on, man, the huge scandal. They were fucking kids and everything, the massive one. There's countless of fucking those. There's so many. It's insane how bad some of that fucking shit got. And the NCAA, somebody knew. People fucking knew. There's no way that you don't fucking know in situations like that. It's insane. Yeah. Cover-ups take people. And there were obvious cover-ups that happened. Financially, fucking physically, emotionally. There's so much shit that they did to these fucking kids for so many years that they just got a fucking away with. And you know what? I'm glad that some comeuppance are finally happening. I'm happy that a change has finally taken place. And it's only taken place because of things like social media. Because there's a voice out there that everybody listens to. Social media is stupid. Don't get me wrong. It's stupid, and most of the time it's harmful. But listen up, kids. It gets everyone's attention.
Yeah.
It rings the bell. This in the same breath of what we're talking about. I want to play this clip because Inside the NBA covers everything, and this is one of my favorite ones. This is how did you get into college? And you're right, Rivy. There's a lot of college athletes who put themselves through the grind, who uphold amazing schedules and all that. Mm-hmm. And then there's Charles Barkley. Play.
Okay.
It's time for something we do on occasion here. That's called Ask Inside.
Oh, I love this.
And in the midst of this whole college admissions
scandal
going on.
Oh,
yes,
my gosh.
Here's our question for tonight. So we're all going to answer it.
That's ridiculous. You're talking about privilege.
We're all going to answer it here.
To the utmost.
Is the question on?
This is why, if you guys don't know, Inside the NBA is one of the best sports shows. No, it is the best sports talk show that's ever existed. This and PTI, and there's some early stuff that I'm being irreverent to, but this is it. This is the show, and the reason is because they're like us, man. They're memers. This college admission thing only has something very loosely related to them because they went to college. Not even the college that this had something to do with, but that's the only tie. But instead of like being nice about it, they'll just go right in and fuck with it. They don't care. It's just, I love it. And then we get amazing stories and content like this. Please play, good Rivisa.
Okay, here's the question.
Dear Inside, how did you guys get into college?
There you go. What's there?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Zach, you go
I
first.
took the SAT twice, didn't pass it, so I took the ACT rhyme style.
What do you mean rhyme style?
Yeah, rhyme style. So when the guy came out and was giving the instructions, I would just grab the pen and I go A to the B. This one's C. This got to be D and another BB. ACD and an ACC, and I passed it.
Did you?
I promise. Yeah.
How long did it take you to take the ACT?
Well, you know how they come and say, well, this portion gonna take 3 hours. It'll only take me 5 minutes. But Kenny, hold on.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Don't try this.
But Kenny, hold on. After I did it right, I would slam my pen like I was smart. Like. It worked. A to the B.
Katie Reck, driving and listening isn't great, but you were talking about Penn. Yes, Penn State. Penn State. Rivy, you know that story, right? Joe Paterno.
Was that the?
Joe Paterno.
Yeah. He was sitting there, and he
knew
he was the one that was like.
He knew his staff was fucking kids.
Yeah. I remember that story. Yeah.
It took forever to get that fucking statue down.
Yeah.
Like they still celebrate the motherfucker. I think they finally took the statue. I'm not a statue takedown type of guy. I'm not.
Yeah.
But if the kid fucker is still alive and shit, or his people or fucking we're still alive, I don't know if we need a shining example of that man welcoming your children into campus is all I'm saying. Like, holy and fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, you remember all that shit, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm not, like I say, I'm not like the super duper sportsy type of guy, but there's a few stories that I'm like, oh, geez, that's messed up.
That was
that transcended athletes, athletics.
Forever,
that
too.
was
It was on forever.
Yeah.
All right, play. Kenny's is boring because Kenny was the guy you're talking about. Kenny Smith. I hate Kenny Smith, by the way. Play.
Oh, come on.
How did you get into college?
How did I get in?
Well, that's what the guy wanted to know.
His dad paid for him.
Yeah. My dad knew this person that, he paid $100,000. No.
He got a scholarship to North Carolina.
No, I was skilled, and I was very academically inclined. I was student athlete of the year in New York City.
Oh my God.
I was. I was a student athlete of the year in New York City. I was. I had.
You know what's sad about this? Can I just say that?
What's that?
This guy, was studious and athletic.
He was.
And these guys are giving him shit like he should have been ashamed of that or something. I'm like,
fun of him, absolutely,
I don't know, man. I mean,
rightfully so. Rightfully goddamn so. These two are two of the 25 greatest players to ever fucking live. They were bus drivers. Kenny Smith, nice player, but he was option 4, 5, 6 on those Rockets teams. 4, 5, 6 on those Rockets teams is all I'm saying. And I like Kenny Smith sometimes as a player. I don't like him too much as an analyst, but as a player, he was kind of nice. But honestly, when you're talking about when you're trying to flex, when you got a 4-time champion and 2 Hall of Famers on your side, you're gonna catch some shit, especially when they're both bigger than you.
Yeah.
And these are two of the meaner guys in sports, by the way.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley and Shaq have fought multiple people on and off court.
Oh, yeah.
Not the ones. But please press play.
I got a 1100 on the SAT.
Oh, now you
so I
just
pretty much could have gone, at that time, I probably could have even gone Ivy League.
Okay, I take everything back. Okay, now he's just flexing.
I could have gone Ivy League. Fuck you. Casey.
Yeah, I could have been to Harvard. I could have been. Come on.
Would you like to go to Harvard?
All right, come on. Now you just asking for him to shit on you, dude. Come on.
That's why this
You mean Poison Ivy, not Paul Ivy League.
I'm not saying today that would have gotten you. I was a good student.
Who took the test for you? Jerry Stack?
Well, I was a good school teacher. Because let me finish this last part. Let me finish this last part. Because my mom, bless her soul, she was a school teacher.
Sweet lady, miss her.
She was a school teacher, so there was, back then there was the ruler. So whenever anything under a C,
I got the same thing from the nuns in Catholic school when I was.
And I got that as well.
Yeah.
In Catholic school.
Well, okay. Charles.
Now, Superman over here.
I can't wait to hear Barkley. Oh, shit.
Charles Barkley. Now, I have not always liked Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is a recorded drunk driver. He has made a lot of fucking mistakes. He's punched fans. He's one of the most out-of-pocket fucking people in the history of sports. However, one of the funniest and most real people I have ever fucking seen on television. Were you going to say something?
Well, yeah, okay. So back in this era, when you say the bad boys, right, of basketball, people immediately go, they immediately go to Dennis Rodman, right? The Worm, right? Yeah. Charles Barkley was no slouch when it came to being, he was, he'd get in there with the
Bill Laimbeer. He fought Bill Laimbeer on the court. It was great. He punched Bill Laimbeer and then ran. Have you seen the clip where he throws the basketball off of Shaq's head?
No. I may have back in the day.
We got to play back in the day. It's so good, Ribby. We got to play it. Oh, I'm not in frames. Fuck you. No.
Uh-oh. Blossom's in there sucking up your bandwidth, man.
She's gone, man. She's out. She's at Wake.
She no.
Working hard for her money. So hard for it, honey.
What is going on? What is drawing bandwidth?
You know what? I recently got fiber ran into my house, dude.
Yeah, Flexer.
Oh my God, it's so freaking nice, man.
Flexer. I think I figured it out.
I can run.
FallGuys. Go ahead.
I can actually run. When I'm streaming, I can actually go ultra low latency and shit and run 60 frames per second, 1080, and never drop below 10,000 bits per second, man.
Really?
It's freaking, yeah.
What are you rocking right now?
I'm actually running like their bottom tiers, like 100 megs down and 100 megs up. I got two more tiers above that. Yeah.
See, I got my download is damn near a gigabyte.
Yeah.
950 megs. It's screaming fast, bro. It's so fucking fast. Oh.
Well, we don't care about your down. What you care about is you're up when you're streaming.
Yeah, and that's for me, that's where I make my good monies, but it ain't as fast as it could be. But it's about 40. It's about 40, 45. Pretty
well, see, that's what I was running about. Before I got on the fiber, my up was like, on a good day, I would get like maybe 8-10 megabytes a second. That was it. I was supposed to be getting 50, but but dude, I'm serious. Ever since I switched to this fiber,
I can't even think.
Dude, I don't have the problems anymore. I fire up my streams of a morning and it's like butter, baby. It's just like butter. It's just so smooth. It's just, and I'm not sitting there screaming and fighting with all the crap dropping frames and getting pissed off. I flip on the camera, man, and I'm all smiles, and I highly recommend it. If you get to where you can get fiber into your place, dude, brother, jump on that shit.
I'm hoping.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Just Go Net Speed is apparently taking over the area, and if that's the case, I'm all aboard because fuck Xfinity. Yeah. I'm so over Xfinity.
Yeah,
they suck balls. All right, but let's hear how Charles Barkley got into college because it's so good.
I'm not even going to fake it. I averaged 20 points and 20 rebounds. I was going to get into college. I was going to get in. I averaged 20. Some place can find a place for me.
They put you in remedial classes. They put you in
I did. I averaged 20.
Spanish.
I said I averaged 20 points, 20 rebounds. Some college would have took me, and a bunch of them wanted me.
And back in the day, it wasn't.
What you say, Chuck? I don't have a college. I don't have a college degree, but I got a lot of people working with me. Got them.
And I went to the University of.
How'd you get in?
I went to the University of Georgia, and
your dad did what? He
did nothing. I walked on as a freshman on the baseball team.
Really?
And was told to walk off as a sophomore. Yeah. That's how it all worked.
Poor Ernie.
But we understand.
Poor Ernie.
Oh,
I love
God.
EJ. That's my guy. I think there's a little bit more here.
And that there was some stuff that wasn't maybe, well, it was a little shady because there were some photos that were given to some of these universities of skills that the guys had that we really didn't have.
Oh, no.
Coxon for the UNC crew, yeah.
Oh, my God. You with the cheerleader?
Auburn cheerleader.
There you go. Hey, you did fit right in with the rest of the dudes up there, man. That was some big old cheerleaders, I'll tell you that. They should be out.
Oh my Lord.
Smuggling grapes.
Fruit smuggler.
Smuggling them Georgia grapes.
Oh, my God.
Okay, what you got?
We had actual pictures. We didn't have to do a fake one. We have an actual picture of him on the horse.
All right, fine, that's good. Hey, I want you to Google real quick or YouTube real quick.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley Shaq fight. That should be enough. Yep, I think that's it.
Because you're trying to get out.
Let me get this blown
All
up
right.
here for us.
So
And
pause. All right, perfect. So you're going to want to watch under the key. You see Shaq is 34 and coming down the lane. Barkley, I believe, has the ball at the moment. Keep an eye on Barkley. Keep an eye on Shaq. Shit's about to go down.
Great now, but the wrong people are shooting. I wouldn't want Fisher necessarily to take that shot that fast.
Oh, and there's a swing by O'Neal. And they got a brouhaha on the floor.
All I'm going to say is I would not want that man on top of me.
Right.
I would not want that man on top of me. That is a big man.
Big mother truckers.
Oh,
wait till you see the replay. The replay's so good. Alpha Russ with 10 months of membership. Thank you for the membership. Yeah. When we see the replay, I want you to take note of just how close Barkley comes to death. Because if Shaq lands this punch, I don't know what happens because this thing was about to be clean as a fucking bell. Play.
Somebody swung. But we'll have to see who.
Look how
But they look like babies, don't they? They really just look so young here.
For Shaquille O'Neal, it has been this kind of season. He is constantly hacked at and fouled. And a week ago, Friday in Portland, he was actually assessed 2 technical fouls and ejected in a game against the Portland Trail.
He was getting fucking furious. I remember this. He was getting so mad because they were hacking the shit out of him. Because this is top shelf Shaq, right? This is 99.
Yeah.
Shaq was fully fucking Shaq. Full dominant. Yeah. This is diesel mode. And people were hacking the fuck out of him. And he had enough of it. He was tired of it. Tired.
Yeah. Well, when a guy's that big, there's not a, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's.
Well, he was that big and he couldn't shoot foul shots.
No, that was his weakness. It was, I can remember sitting there, he'd go up to, I'm like, Shaq, dude, your arm's almost long enough. Just drop it in the basket.
Right.
You know, why are you trying to shoot? Yeah.
Bend your knees.
So.
Stop bending your knees. Just put your hand up real tall. You'll be fine. Alpha Russ, if he landed that punch, he would have looked like a pug the rest of his career with literal bricks. It's true. Shaq's are little bricks. It's true.
Yeah. Trailblazers for excess physical play, and then his retaliation. And his retaliation got him in trouble. But this is all Barkley here.
Yeah,
they're going to show a better
I think
angle.
It's somewhat of an overreaction in the beginning on Shaquille's part. Barkley swung backwards, but Shaquille pushes him, and then Barkley hits him with the ball.
And then,
ooh. You see that?
You back this up just a smidgen.
Look at that.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, that would have caved in his grill, brother.
That is a big fucking left he threw right there,
Oh,
my friend.
God.
That's a massive fucking hammer. I think they even give a better look at it because you just forget how good basketball coverage is because the cameras are right on the floor.
Yeah. Look at the woman behind him. I mean, she's like, ooh.
It's like, ooh, I felt that shit. Look at the fucking white guy next to him, the accountant next to her. Like, I see nothing.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. When can we go home? I'm tired.
Hey, is that Al Bundy there in the lower left underneath the other guy?
Right here?
Yeah, look, it looks like fucking Al Bundy. Hey,
may
there,
be.
Peg. Hey, what are you doing there, Pig? Hey, look, it's a Latin Freddie Mercury hiding out in the right corner right next to number 20. Look at Latin Freddie Mercury over there. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Waldo? Weird. And we got a guy just drinking, just having a nice little sip while all this Donnybrook is going on. What is happening? Yeah. Good Lord. Sorry, I went places.
The ball.
And there's a punch. A left.
Shaquille threw the first punch.
A left which did not make it. Watch his left arm.
This is great. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude. I mean, that's just.
It's unbelievable.
I wonder if it kind of glanced off.
It looks like it might have.
Yeah.
But what Barkley does, because Barkley can fight, he goes right into a double leg, man. He fucking shoots a double on Shaq.
Yeah.
It's kind of great.
Well, you big guy like that, you take his legs out from underneath him. He's going to, he's going to go down. I mean, there's no other way for him.
Whack. Had he taken the punch, Charles Barkley would be in a standing. It appears as though both Barkley and O'Neal will be ejected. And they're walking Barkley off the floor right now, and Shaquille will leave the floor.
I don't think the fans were happy.
They're not happy about it, Rivet. They're expressing their displeasure for certain. This is such a good fucking moment. There's a lot of, they show these clips a lot on Inside as well because they make fun of this because Shaq and Charles are very good friends.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
But they're competitors, and at the time they were competing against each other. So it's that's the temper's flare sometimes. It's
so this is the end of the road for. I want to say this is either his last season or second to last season because this is no. He ends up suiting up for the Blazers. Does he end up signing with the Blazers?
Don't get me to lie because I don't know.
But a whole bunch of old men joined the Blazers. Scottie Pippen was old. He joined the Blazers. I think Chuck did too. But this was definitely towards the end. He was done because he joins Inside. I want to say 2000, 2001, 2002. So
yeah.
But yeah, I love that. It's such a good little clip there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I put something out the other day in here. It was just going around the old interwebs. We were talking about it a while ago. Ja Morant story. We have an update on the Ja Morant story. So, do you remember this? Ja Morant was is superstar for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got banned earlier in the season, towards the end of the season, for brandishing a gun on Instagram. So the NBA punished him for 8 games. And it seemed like he learned his lesson. Memphis gets ousted from the playoffs. That night, he does it again.
Oh, Lord.
Does it again. So it was being rumored and leaked that he was going to get a full season ban. In fact, it had come out that he was going to get a full season ban. And I thought that was going to be the case, actually, but I never saw it reported on ESPN. Well, today, Adam Silver has stepped in, and he has put down a pretty – now, remember, there's only 82, 81 games in an NBA season. He's sitting in for 25. And this is a top 20, 25 player in the NBA type talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
This is significant. Significant.
I don't understand why these young men or these adults, right? Why they continue to do stupid things like this. You're supposed to get smarter. You're supposed to get wiser as you get older, right? You're supposed to put away your childish antics and become an adult. I don't.
It goes back to the Colleen thing. You have something to protect.
Yeah.
Protect it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Continue.
Well, no, I'm just saying it befuddles me, you know, why they do things like. Yeah, I'm befuddled.
I don't get it either. So, it's like, do you not like your fame? Are you resentful of it? I guess it's easy to say when I don't have anything, but
yeah, I'm going to say, stands to lose over $300,000 per game, or approximately $7.5 million of his paycheck. He's losing because of this.
7.5 milli, Bo.
Yeah, I guess money's not an object. I guess what's 7.5 million? Right?
Oh, he's feeling this. I mean, he's saying all the right things now. He's very remorseful.
It's amazing, right? When you get in a man's back pocket, how all of a sudden they become remorseful about stuff, right? Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, you get in that back pocket, all of a sudden you make a believer out of them. So
everybody, no matter what they want to say, no matter what generation wants to portray. This is how you get to any human being in the world. You fuck with their time or you fuck with their money. If you do either of those things, you're going to get a reaction. I fucking promise you. And there's nothing else like it. I won't even put family in the same category as fucking with someone's time and money. If you fuck, because family is subjective. Not everybody likes their family.
Yeah.
Everybody likes their time and money. Fucking ain't right it is, buddy.
Yeah.
But I haven't met one person who don't like their time and money. Not one.
Yeah.
Not fucking one.
Exactly.
So, just saying, that's how you get to anybody. You fuck with their time and money. Or their food. Yeah. True. That's not Ron Swanson. Fuck with their food. That's also food is a good motivator. That's a Swanson. That's absolutely a Swanson. There you go. I'm with it. I'm kind of studly tonight.
Yeah. You're hitting on all 12, my man. You're hitting on all 12.
Oh, yeah, 12 cylinders. I like that's a car reference.
There you go.
Automobile. But I brought it up how good looking I am right now because I'm wearing a Yankees hat.
Well, I don't know if I go all there, but okay.
Oh, I know, and I wouldn't typically because I'm a Cubs fan. However,
Cardinals.
No, you?
Yeah.
Why? You're not from Missouri.
Because my grandpa was a Cardinals fan, and as a kid growing up, he would go out on his front porch and he'd put on the radio and listen to the Cardinals play.
That's the
right? Yeah, and so you grow up as a kid and you watch your grandpa who you idolize, and he's sitting on the front porch, he's listening to the Cardinals, and you hear the whippoorwills and the and the tree frogs and stuff. And as a kid growing up,
what's a whippoorwill?
Whippoorwill.
Whippoorwill. What's a whippoorwill?
Whooper. It's a bird.
Let
me see.
I know what that is. Okay. I just wasn't sure what you were saying for a moment.
Whippoorwill.
I'm not a fake Cubs fan. Suck my ass, Jussie. Lick my butt.
They have a real distinctive sound.
Cool whip. Look at those. Those are terrifying. What the fuck? What nature planet shit did we just walk into? Yeah, I fucking.
That's a whippoorwill. I would lay in bed at night and have the windows open, and you'd hear a whippoorwill, and it was some of the sweetest music to my ears. I know whatever, but you sit there and hear a whippoorwill calling its mate at night, and that's when they do it. They're a night bird or they're nocturnal, and but I would listen to my grandpa.
What's your boyfriend's name?
D-Max.
Oh, okay, just saying, just asking, because that was very, very homoerotic.
You've got a caller if you want to take a call.
The whippoorwills, Dave. Have you ever heard of whippoorwill, Dave?
Come on now. Come on now.
Let's bring in that voltage mic. I bring in voltage Mikey. Oh, wait, I'll do it, I guess. Let's bring in voltage Mike. Before you say a goddamn thing, the reason why I'm wearing the hat there, Riveter, to finish my thought from earlier, is on July 9th, I'm heading back to New York. And you know why?
Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna catch a Yankees game?
Not only am I gonna catch a Yankees game, baby. Oh yeah, I'm heading to the Boogie Down. I'm heading to the Bronx. I'm headed to B Street. It's happening. But I ain't going to a Yankees game, baby. I'm going to a motherfucking Cubs game, baby. Cubs Yankees. 7th, 8th, and 9th. New York City. I'm going. I'm buying tickets. They start at $35. I'm going.
Well, I hope you have a blast, brother.
I'm excited. I might even try to see if Tommy C's dad wants to go. We've talked about it for years, him and I. We were like, for years. But I never thought that I could go. And I got to give Blossom credit for this because she showed me just how close and accessible New York City is. I'm a train away.
Yeah.
I'm $27 away from New York City. $27 in 2 hours. 2 hours and $27, bro.
Yeah.
From the Big Apple. From the biggin. You know what I'm saying?
The biggin.
The biggin.
Yeah.
They don't sleep there. They don't sleep there. Hey, I'm walking here. And speaking of walking here, we got somebody who wants to be talking here, and that's Voltage Mike. What's up, Mikey?
Hey, what's up, guys? I kind of missed the first part of the stream, but I hope y'all are doing well tonight.
We're doing fucking fantastic. Yeah, nipples are hard. Penises are erect.
Awesome. Yeah, I actually did kind of have a question for you guys. Like, something I've been tossing around in my head for a while now. So I really do. I kind of want to get into content creation. You know, I wouldn't mind starting to make YouTube videos, but my issue right now is, you know, I'm working like paycheck to paycheck, working my job, paying bills and stuff. And I do have a computer at the moment. It's an older, you know, it's a Mac. It's probably like 2012 or something, and it works. But my main question, you know, for you guys is, do you guys think that the best like option would be to like save up the money, get the equipment, and then start when I'm ready? Or do you think it would just be to like start out small with like what I have right now, even if it's like a crappy microphone? Like, what are your thoughts?
Creators create. No matter what you got at your disposal, if you want to make something, you make something. You don't have to be a perfection about it. This is my philosophy, because I was in Germany when I started, and I had no internet. I mean, I'm talking, I was lucky to get a 1 upload. Like a 1 if I was fucking lucky there, pimp. It was so bad. And my download rate was like under 5. I couldn't stream shit, but I streamed with just audio, nothing else. Did whatever I could do, because you got to start getting yourself out there. And I'll let Riveter give you his philosophy on it, but I'll leave you with this. If you wait for perfect conditions, you'll never play ball.
100%. I'll tell you right now, for the low price of about $400, you can buy a refurbished Dell computer off of Amazon and a monitor. You can pick up a USB mic for probably about another. Too. Yeah, it's about $30-40. You can buy a USB mic off of it. You can pick up a webcam for probably, I don't know, $50-60. So all things said and done, for under $500, you can have a system if you want to stream. Period. You see, you got a Mac, more likely has a built-in webcam. Dude, you want to make content, make content. You know, the only thing that's stopping you is you. If you can't stream because your internet, like Dave said, is not good enough, fine. There's a software application out there called DaVinci Resolve. It's free. You can get it on a Mac, download it, record your videos through OBS, then turn around, take the recordings out of OBS, bring them into the DaVinci, edit them up, and upload them. It's just that simple. Just do it, man. Just do it.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I was hearing from I forgot what other live stream it was, but it was like one of you guys, somebody in the commentary community, they were talking about how those pre-owned, like those refurbished PCs, through Amazon, they're pretty good deals.
Beast.
So yeah,
I bought 2 of them for the shop. They're fucking monsters. They got like serious hardware in them, dude. They run like 3.4 gigahertz and shit. They motherfuckers don't. 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM. They don't fuck around, bro.
No, they are good. They're good systems. You know, like I say, and people think you go, oh, I got to have this system with a RTX 4090 in it. But no, if you're not playing video games and streaming video games, you don't have to have that crap. If you're just going to make content and bring up some tweets or show a YouTube video or something like that, dude, your basic everyday computer that you can get for a few $100 is going to do that and do it in spades.
Yeah. And the reality is too, you have to create things to learn things. So while you're waiting to make your dream setup come true, you still got to create while you're waiting, because how are you going to get better? How are you going to get better? You know what I mean? So even if you don't have all the equipment that you want, and I'm speaking to an audience of one accidentally at the moment now, actually, in a different context. And if they're listening, then they know. You'll get the equipment that you want. You know, that will come. But keep creating in the meantime so you can learn all the lessons you need to learn so you'll be ready to be as good as you need to be when you have the equipment that you desire to have. It's opportunity meets fucking wow, finish the quote. Opportunity meets fuck, come on,
desire.
No, not desire.
I don't know the quote, man.
I'm
sorry.
Preparation. Opportunity meets preparation. Oh my God. Yeah. But that's really what it comes down to. It's like no matter what if you want to create, put it out there. In the micro, the macro, just get it going. It's really all you can do.
It's kind of different. Listen, there are people who use their flipping cell phones, edit on their cell phones, and upload it to YouTube, right? If you've got a somewhat interesting personality, and if you can entertain, dude, that's all it takes.
You don't even have to be good.
No.
Everybody worries about getting big or blowing up or anything like that. The reality is most of this shit should just be for you. Like, this was my way of getting my therapy out of me. Like, getting all the fucking shit that I couldn't say. This was my space to do it. That's why I created it. I felt there was nothing else that represented me. I created my own shit. That's why I did it. I needed to do it. Most people are like that who create. We just get lost in this competition shit. We get lost in wanting to be, successful and not have to work or whatever the dream is. That'll come or it won't. Do the shit you want to do. Like, how many times have we said it, Rivy? We've said it a million times. Just make cool shit. Everything else will take care of itself.
The two things is, one is make the content, right? Either stream or make it and upload it. That's the first step. The second thing is consistency. Do it regularly. Every week, twice a week, whatever you do it. But have your set days and set times and do it, and people will come, man.
Don't stop, because once you stop, you're forgotten, dude.
Yeah.
You're forgotten quicker than I even remembered. You get forgotten. God damn. Yeah. I was just on Twitch, and I'm at 27. It was like 12 days. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you don't stop.
But that's all right. We're gonna get those numbers back up. Don't you worry about that.
We just gotta talk about things people give a fuck about.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta find something I don't find completely repugnant.
But sometimes, brother, we gotta have a palate cleansing and get away from some of this garbage shit.
I just needed a FriDave night, I needed a FriDave night up with my moosh poo.
Yeah.
And keeping that waiting to call, don't leave there. I'm gonna come get you right after Voltage Mikey, because I don't even think we've gotten to his question. Did we get to his question? I don't even know.
You guys basically did answer the question.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I appreciate your guys's. I appreciate the input as well. So thanks, guys.
We got you, Mikey. You got anything else?
And one last thing, Mike.
Tell
him.
Mm-hmm. Do not look at the freaking numbers.
I thought you were going to say comment section.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that either. Don't look at that shit either. But
you can look at
just
it.
Don't look at the numbers.
Respond.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's positive, and then give it a little heart. Let people know I appreciate that.
Make sure you give the heart.
Yeah.
The like button itself is not enough.
Yeah.
Make sure you give it the heart.
No,
Don't be
give them the hearts.
Don't be selfish.
Yeah. But don't look at the numbers, man. I looked at the numbers for years, and I got so disappointed and down on myself. I was like, no one wants to listen to me. but now, because I have people like Dave that poured into me, encouraged me, and others, Nixie, just it's and Fake, and there's just so many. I can't name them all because if I start doing that, I'll leave somebody out inevitably.
The team knows who they are. The people know.
Yeah, everybody knows who it is, but just do it, man, and don't allow yourself to give up on yourself. That's the only thing I can tell you. Just do you, man. Make whatever content it is that you want to make, and just do it.
Hell yeah, I think that's the motivation I needed, guys.
You know what you need? You need to rise up, and you got to find that brass ring. That brass ring hangs above us all. It's so enticing. It's alluring. It's luster. It's shine. You can climb the ladder. You can get on top of the mountain. You can find that roller coaster. You can get on that rocket ship and ride all the way to the moon. Reach up with your hand to the sky. Find that ring, wrap your hand around it, and when you grasp it, when you get your hands, your meaty ham hooks on that beautiful fucking ring that you've desired for, make sure you slip it on that finger and never let it go. And that is Copious Thought of the Night.
Hell yeah, brother.
Places there, Mike. I'm sorry. I decided to go with it. We just went all the way.
Sometimes I received, man. I received the vibes.
Oh, you
loud and
received,
clear.
all right. You've been properly received. Thanks, Mikey. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night, guys.
I didn't even let him say good night. Meaty ham hooks. I knew meaty ham hooks would get a reaction. This is A. What do you got, A?
Oh my God. Oh
Is
my
that
God.
Abby?
Did you guys? It is
Abby to the
Abby.
B.
Oh,
Abby to the B.
Why is it just an A with dots? Why isn't your name there?
I don't know.
That's frustrating.
Maybe you probably have the windows minimized. Or
I see my
stuff,
name, I
whatever.
see your name, and then I see an A with 3 dots.
What do you got against Abby? Why are you hiding your name, Dave?
Abby. It's bizarre.
You're always
I don't know.
hiding me.
Kind of sounds like you got some against Abby.
You see, you go right into trying to turn her. Don't let people.
Speaking of, I can save this. Speaking of having it out for PeePaw, right? Have you seen the newest niece content? Niece called out PeePaw. Niece called out PeePaw today. Do you know about this niece situation?
No,
niece is my golden egg.
I don't bathe in all
Niece
that
is my
fucking
golden
shit.
egg. I've made not one but 2 original tracks with her disses, and it's fantastic content.
Nisi, I think, is a wonderul, misunderstood woman.
Oh, we love Niece. I got the Niece follow yesterday. And
did you?
Yeah,
I got it. Yeah.
And not only that, she said, at MattPitt, Abby Blackbird came to hang out with the F people. Don't know what the F people are. And got shouted out by Adonai. Don't really know who he is. Abby has more balls than you. So I officially have more balls as per Niece than MattPitt, which we already knew, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a good day.
No comment. Dave. She's a wonderful Australian lady.
Wait, you lost me at Australian Mike.
I'm her biggest fan.
Hey,
No,
you know
God.
my stance on the Aussies, right?
Yeah,
Abby,
I know.
You know what Australia is. We all know.
Yeah, but
if we don't know,
great.
let me educate the masses. See, Australia and Australians by proxy are fucked up, and here's why.
Mm-hmm.
Decades of inmate inbreeding. It was a penal colony for centuries, for the world. The entire world decided one thing. The world was still killing each other on a daily basis because of God-related issues, but yet they all decided one thing. Australia's such a fucking piece of shit hellhole. Let's dump every rapist, murderer, rapist, fucking deviant, tax evader, jaywalker, anyone that we don't fucking like, dump them there. And then for centuries, these people murdered, raped, killed, and fucked and procreated with each other for centuries. And then they were like, you're a place where we can inhabit now. And the blood's still there. The blood's still there, and it is inhabited the current people because they're all byproducts of it. They can't help what they come from. They come from incestuous inmates. It's just science, and it explains why Australia is about 100 years behind the rest of us.
So what I'm hearing is that you're one of Xylie's flying monkeys. That's kind of all I heard.
I don't even know what Niece is. It's not about Niece. This is my Australia take. This is a long-standing take. I don't even know who Nice is. Not a no. I don't even know what a Nice is. I'm talking about.
Oh, you got to.
You got to. Australia.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see a Nisi video?
Do you know what's worth? No. Do you know why? You know what? I'm not done about Australia. Guess how, Abby? You know snakes are venomous, right? Right?
Yes, I do.
Do you know? Okay, so there are 10 snakes, like there are of everything, that are the most deadliest of its kind, right?
Yeah.
Abby, would you like to know how many of those 10 snakes live in Australia?
All of them, right?
All fucking 10 of them.
I listened to your speech last time.
9 of them on land, Abby. 9 of them. And then if you're able to actually make it survive the crocodiles, capybara, and all the other fucking shit that want to eat your nutsack on that fucking goddamn continent, somewhat country, weird fucking island, then you'll say you make it to the ocean. You could bypass a shark, but guess what? The most deadly of all snakes lives in the fucking water and will eat your dick first. They're known for it. The sea snake's a terrible, horrible thing.
Horrible. I agree.
Like everything about Australia. Why? Look at these fucking denizens of hell. It's just,
I was trying to find something. Well, okay.
You should play the newest one about you. I think that's great content.
Crikey, mate. Crikey dingo.
About me?
Yeah, it's about you. Hold on, let me send it to you.
Oh, I think I've got it. I don't know.
Oh, it's brand new.
A vehicle for all
you talking
of
about
your guys'
the question? You talking about the question for now recording in PeePaw? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes. PeePaw got called out directly. I think it has to do everything with this moment in time.
Who cares? It happens.
She's something else. She's a character. I like her, and I'm trying to get her to come on my stream so we can have a conversation. We'll see. I will see. I don't know.
Talk to everybody all the time. Just let them fucking.
Because
hate
that's just
you.
what I do.
Well,
that's what I do.
Hate you, people. Just let them hate. Why doesn't it make
I don't
you
think
happy?
she hates. She doesn't hate me though.
Well,
she doesn't hate me.
Even if she doesn't, whatever she does towards you, why just let them?
Yeah.
Like for me, I love the idea that people hate me and I never give them anything. Because you know why? Because that because they need it. They feed off of it. And if you don't give it, it'll go somewhere else. But if they can't get over you, that fucking weird attachment, guess what it turns into? Cancer. That's what it's science. Turns into cancer. So
it's amazing cancer.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was saying it's amazing cancer, though. I love it.
It's righteous cancer, if there is such a thing.
It's the good kind of cancer, not the why every time Flamingo walks into a conversation it turns in horrifically bad for him every time kind of cancer.
It's like the low calorie cancer. It's I can't believe it's not cancer. Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Oh,
I'm actually proud of that one. I'm proud of I can't believe it. Now I'm gonna do a Fabio. I can't believe it's not cancer. All right, Abby, you got anything else?
Oh, and I agree with you guys on everything you said about Voltage Mike. I edit most of my stuff on my phone and stuff. I even made the beats on my tablet. So I mean, if you have stuff to do it, just fucking do it.
Hey,
that's what I do.
Hey Abby, do you know
Dave.
Do you know what a DJ's favorite spaghetti sauce is?
What?
Marinara.
That's fantastic.
If you see the hand motion, it really works.
That's horrible, Dave.
I just saw you do it. No, that's fantastic. Spaghetti is my favorite food, so that's perfect for me.
Hey, it's spaghetti. All right. Thank you, Abby. Mucho appreciate it. Have a great night. The Abster. This has been a fun night.
Yeah.
I've been live for a while. How long have I been live for? An hour and a half? Have you
time has flown.
It does.
Time has flown.
It typically does. Yeah. I haven't even had to play Fall Guys. It didn't even happen.
Yeah.
It didn't even happen. So before I guess there's a few other things because we talked about movies earlier, and I didn't get the chance to talk to you about this yet. But I did see a few movies in my little hiatus, in my little break.
Yeah.
I saw Little Mermaid in theaters at the Bougie. Nick and I talked about it last night, and I got a lot of there as well. I really liked the fucking Little Mermaid. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I was surprised because I didn't have a lot of hope. Now, I got to say, as I got closer to the movie, I was a little more excited. I still, like, we were watching the original movie. I watched the sequel. So I was getting hyped because Little Mermaid was one of my favorite movies growing up. I'm a Disney kid. I love all that.
Sure.
So I was excited. The movie, when I was seeing the on land stuff, it looked so fucking promising. So we go to the Bougie Theater. You know, we sit down. We have our great fucking experience that we have at the Bougie Theater. And we watch the movie. And within 10 minutes, you're just sucked in. They do shit that they don't do in the animated. They explain little nuances like why Eric's on the island or why, all these, like, why he is what he is and all this type of stuff. They just explain little things. And the CGI is rough. And I knew they weren't going to do all of the background fish singing like they do in the animated movie, but I wasn't expecting none of them. So when the songs starting up, and especially some of the big ones like Under the Sea, where they don't have any background singing now, and it's just Ariel accompanying, it was a different vibe. It wasn't bad. I really liked the song. But I was worried about my favorite song, which is Kiss the Girl. Which is a very big number. That's a huge number. Huge number.
Yeah,
and they only have 2 accompaniment on it, 2 or 3. And it somehow works. And it's beautiful. The movie does work. It's a lot of fun. The song, even the new songs, don't make you want to jump out a window. They're effective. They're very well done. What's great about the movie is you don't think about all the things that everybody makes a narrative about. It's just an enjoyable ass fucking movie. There are plenty of things to just like talk about the movie. Like whether or not you like King Triton. Whether you like him or not, because the character kind of looks like an aged Jason Momoa ripoff. It's like just cast Jason Momoa and get him in fucking prosthetic already. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I think they needed a stronger Sebastian, but Ariel was incredible. Halle Berry was absolutely spectacular. She did a great fucking job. She's gorgeous, by the way. It was fun. Fun movie. Ursula kicked ass. I had no problems with it. Are you going to see it?
I doubt it. I probably, when it comes on Disney, I might, but I'm not going to go to theaters. Here's my only critique, and it's not against The Little Mermaid.
Right.
It is the fact that Disney seems to have this hard-on to take all of their classics and make it to live-action movies. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand that desire. I mean, let those movies stand on their own. If you want to make live-action movies, you know what? Make live-action movies. But here's the thing. This is, I guess, not necessarily against Disney, but Hollywood in general, period, right? Quit doing freaking remakes. Let's get some original stories. Let's get some original content, period. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you in essence. In principle, I agree with you. I'd like to see more original content. I'd like to see less remakes and reboots. The live actions, I can get split on. I understand the reasoning and rationale of why they do them. You don't want to remake the animated movies, but some of these movies, they're kind of necessary because when we watch them, we see them through our eyes that we already lived them. What I'm learning is not all these movies are exactly accessible to this new era of kids that are growing up. They're not, they're like, it's not the same type of attentive. The classics, the greats, of course, but all the middling stuff, the stuff that isn't top level shit, that isn't the legendary, kind of they zone out. So they need something a little bit new. They need something that's a little more catered to them. At least that's the rationale. And I guess I get that. I don't know if they're necessarily achieving it, but I think that's at least the reason. It's like we got to make something that's for the generation, but and they don't want to remake the animated versions because that would feel like blasphemous. So let's do live action movies because we kind of have the ability. But unfortunately, the graphics aren't there yet.
So here's a good example, I think, of where they took and made a live action based upon an original cartoon movie, right? the Maleficent movies, right?
Yeah, that was good.
Those were, but here's the thing: they did not tell the Sleeping Beauty story.
No, you're right.
They
told a whole new story. You're right.
Yes. Okay. So here's the deal: if they wanted to tell, why not take some of these rich characters and tell a different story? Not retell the Little Mermaid.
No, tell it from a different perspective. Yeah.
Yes, or tell how what happened to Ariel's mom. Tell that whole thing and how she, just you see what I'm saying? You could give a backstory, whatever. I think if you want to do something like that, I think that's cool. But just knowing Disney's history, I feel like this was more like a money grab. The same thing like they did with the Lion King.
That's very possible.
The Lion King. Yeah.
But what if possibly we see in the next few years that's what they use these live action vessels for? Because a lot of the animated movies, they all have sequels that do touch on a lot of backstory, but they all suck. Most of the original voice actors don't come back for the sequels. They're all just kind of campy. Now after seeing it for like the 17th fucking time, I've become a fan of Little Mermaid 2. Yeah. I don't remember enjoying it as a kid. I really don't, as I didn't like the songs too much. But now they've kind of stuck in my head, and now I'm constantly fucking Ariel's coming, fucking constantly. I'm not happy about it, but it's certainly happening.
So this is another perfect example. What was that? Frozen, right? My mom loved the movie.
By a ship. There you go, Rivy. Her mom was killed by a ship. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So, movie Frozen. My mom loved that. I mean, she watches this all the time. So Frozen 2 comes on the theater, right? So I said, Mom, let me take you to go see Frozen 2. You really love it. So I take her, we go different. She didn't like the movie. It was such a letdown from the I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there were some that liked it, but my mom was like, the songs were just not as good. She just didn't really like the storyline. She wasn't able to, and I'm like, I'm sitting there through the whole thing going, of course, I wasn't really big on the first one. I just more or less want to take my mom to the movies type thing.
You didn't like Frozen? You didn't get caught in the Idina Menzel craze?
No.
Let it go.
No, I didn't get caught in all that.
Don't hold Rivy back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. Yeah, we'll fucking get some good shit. Hey, do you want to see the clip of John Travolta butchering her name? That's pretty fucking great. Have you seen that one? Just type in John Travolta, Idina Menzel. It's fucking great. Yep.
Why did it come right up? Why did it come right up?
All right, so that's the
By the
moment.
way, I'm an art collector.
Go back. That's the original moment.
Okay, we want to do the Oscar moment.
Watch the original moment first.
There will always be a special place in my heart for the movie musical and for the songs that create their most memorable moments. Here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen, please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Nowhere fucking close. Adele Dazeem.
Oh, so this one here says Idina Menzel gets revenge on John Travolta at the Oscars.
Let's watch that.
Benedict Cumberbatch. It's not only the most awesome name in show business, it's all...
Turn it down. Oh my God. Ear rape. These ear pods.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're too good. I'm not used to the sound clarity. Holy night.
Yeah, it was a little loud, wasn't it?
A little bit. Fuck me to tears.
Here we go.
Also the sound you get when you ask John Travolta to pronounce Ben Affleck.
Please welcome to the stage my very dear friend, Glom Gazingo.
I deserve that, but you, my darling, my beautiful, my wickedly talented Idina Menzel.
You got it!
Is that right?
Oh, John Travolta. All right,
it's always the smoothie.
Let's play the
sorry?
game. There's a game when we got to play when John Travolta comes on screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What's
you don't know the
game?
rule? Yeah, it's gay or not gay.
Is it gay?
Gay or not gay? I mean, this is one of the long rumored ones. I mean, maybe not as long as
Mhm.
Tom Cruise, but one of the legendary Hollywood actors who have been legendarily potentially in the closet is the one and only John Travolta. Hey, Mr. Carter, I love Travolta. And personally, I don't care if he sucks cock. Hope he does.
I'm going to say
The
not.
summer night.
I mean, come on. He had
He can. I can't hit that.
Olivia Newton-John. I mean, they were in the Summer Love and in the Sand. Come on.
Summer lovin' had me a blast. No, I don't know. I don't think she did. I don't think she had to worry about it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe the guy who played Kaneki. Maybe he had a little summer lovin'. That's possible.
Hickey Kaneki.
A hickey from Kaneki. It's like a Hallmark card.
You know what's funny? My mom took me to see that movie in the theaters when it came out, right? And I did not know just how risque that movie was, right? And so this is no joke. Like maybe 4 or 5 years ago or something, it was on TV or whatever it was. I was flipped to the channel. I turned it, watched it, right? And the whole scene where Riz is in the bathroom and she says, "I'm like a defective
Oh my
typewriter."
God, yes.
And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I missed my
the
period.
period. Oh, it's so
clicked.
good.
It clicked, and I was like, "Holy!" My mom took me to see it when I was like a kid.
It's
I was
so
like,
good.
"Holy crap!"
She had another one too. She goes, "I look like a freaking leopard." Hey, a hickey from Kaneki. It's like a Walmart card. It's so funny.
Yeah.
That movie.
Yeah.
Hey, are you forgetting the biggest out of dirt? Like, I'm surprised that was your out of pocket moment, because I believe there might be a more out of pocket moment that happens either right around the same time or right before. Man, I did not know they sang what they fucking sang, but you know what they say in Grease Lightning, right?
I guess I don't.
Oh, we gotta listen to Grease Lightning. Get grease.
Okay.
Don't say it in the chat. Nobody say it in the chat. Not one person. I swear to Christ. I swear to God. Please. Do not
All right,
ruin
so we
this.
want-
We're just gonna
Here we
listen to Grease Lightning, and you know what? Wait. Not only pause. I want you to put the subtitles on.
Okay, let's see here. Subtitles. English, auto-generated. There
We can
go
go about halfway through. As much as I love Grease Lightning, and I do, I will sing the whole thing. But
About halfway through?
maybe go a little bit further. No. Back. Further. Oh, back, and gone. That's good right there. All right, play.
You know that I am bragging, she's a real pussy wagon.
Wait, pause. I forgot about that. That's not even the one I was talking about. That's not
I
even the
never
one I was
knew
talking
that
about.
one.
Wait, let's listen to the whole song. Wait a minute. Rewind.
All right, we're going to just
forgot
start all the way to the
about
beginning.
Pussy Wagon. I completely forgot about Pussy Wagon. Not even what I was talking about. There's a better one. There's a better one, in my opinion. Pussy Wagon's great, but I forgot about it. Let's just listen to the whole song. This movie is amazing. It's one of my favorites, but it is wildly out of pocket. That's not the one.
What did he say? What did he say?
That guy just said we'll get lots of tit. That's not the one.
Oh God! I never paid any attention to this. Oh Lord, I never paid any attention to the lyrics.
That's fucking amazing. I forgot. Oh,
My childhood is being just.
this is amazing. Yeah, Bobby Wheeler would go on to play in fucking Taxi beautifully, by the way.
Yeah. Oh
One
yeah.
of you know what? That's a show people don't talk about enough, man.
Oh.
Taxi. So we might have to watch Taxi, brother. That's a loaded show.
It has some of the greatest. Had
Lloyd, Tony
Christopher
Danza,
Lloyd,
fucking
the little dude,
Danny DeVito, Judd Kirsch,
Danny DeVito.
Or
We can't forget. Oh shit, the comedian.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman.
I mean, my fucking God.
Yeah.
Loaded.
Yes.
Oh, and some female. We have not touched the females at all there, giggity. But there were some fantastic female co-stars, and I'm going to completely forget their names at the moment. I apologize for that. But amazing. Just a great cast.
Yeah.
Panic Fun. $5. I remember seeing the movie even as a kid, questioning why these 30-year-olds are playing high schoolers. Shut your mouth. That's the answer to that question. As it always should be.
Exactly. Don't you? Just don't look too deep into it. Here we go.
Don't take it too deep. All right. So we'll get lots of tit. Let's see what else. There it is. Yes. You are supreme. The chicks are cream for grease, lightning. That's fucking great. I had no idea what the fuck that meant. Probably the whole time I listened to that fucking thing. I watched it again as an adult. I was like, oh, I know that word now.
Yeah. Jeez.
Your mom took you to see this.
My mom. See, wait, hang on. This was like in the 70s, didn't it? Let's see.
81? 78.
78. Yeah, because I remember it was like right around the same time as Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. DM King,
Yeah.
I think Grease 2 is better than the original. Stop it, DM
No,
King.
it was
Stop
it was not.
We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna score tonight. No, it's fucking not.
No.
You know, DM King, I try not to judge too harshly. I mean, that's a goddamn lie. But fuck you. That's what I gotta say. Panic Fun, thank you again for the $5. I'm glad that you're here. Star Wars Forever says Glammy Lammy Jill Hearts, you're trolling, sir.
Yeah.
He better be fucking trolling. There's no way out. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. Don't have that opinion or I'll bust your ass. What's wrong with you? What were we talking about? I fucking even forgot now.
You were talking about movies you went and seen.
Oh, yes.
And we were talking
was
about
there anywhere in Greece? I'm sure there was more out-of-pocket shit. But
I'm sure there probably is.
So we saw, and there are countless out-of-pocket things in Disney movies. So whatever.
Oh, yeah.
The other movie that we went and saw, man, that was an impressive derailment, even by our standards. You got to admit.
It was a good rabbit hole. We chased it. What can I say?
We chased it down, dude. We rode that one all the way to fucking oblivion. I love it. The other movie, I actually had to watch two movies to watch one movie. Into the Spider-Verse. So.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is the movie that I did not watch out of spite.
Really?
Oh, yeah. When the movie came out, everybody was bitching at me. Did you watch Into the Spider-Verse yet? Did you watch Into the Spider-Verse yet? Like, no.
It's a good movie. It is a good movie.
I was sure it was gonna be 100% sure.
Yeah.
But everybody was fucking on me about it. People presumed to buy the fucking thing for me. I was like, fuck off. You know, I mean, like, fuck you. I'll watch it when I got down. I'm not watching it. Suck a dick. So I dug in and I didn't watch it for 5 years. Then Blossom wants to go see the new movie. And I asked Fake and Nixie, I'm like, look, is there any way I can just go watch this movie? And they're like, no. You got to watch the first movie or you are going to be really lost. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So I watched the first movie. I watched almost all. I still have not seen the final 15 minutes of that fucking movie, but that's another story. But I absolutely loved the first movie. I did end up seeing the ending, though. I do know what happened. I saw a clip of it. I just haven't finished the movie, like watching it on TV yet. But my camera is being an absolute dickhead, and I'm really worried that it might be broken, and that's not good because that's expensive. Loved it. Loved the animation. There's so much when you start digging into that movie and seeing the whys of why they did, the things that they did, the comic book homages, everything. It's just a beautiful fucking movie if you love comics.
Yeah.
And I grew up a comic book guy. I still love comics. I sell comics now. I love comic books. I love comic culture. And this movie just touches your fucking, just plays your heartstrings like a nerdy angel. And it's beautiful. And it's fun. It's a fresh story. They go different ways. They challenge the overcrowded space of multiverse stories, and they tread the waters gorgeously. And we get noir Spider-Man, which is one of the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nick Cage, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So then we go see the second movie. Wow. Fucking wow. This movie just wows all over your face, neck, and chest for 2 hours. And the sign of a really good movie is when it's ending, but you know it's not ending. When you're an hour and 55 in and you're like, uh-oh, they're not winding down. Why are they still ramping up? This doesn't feel right. You know you're about to be left on a cliffhanger. And if you don't realize that you're watching a 2-part movie, which I did not know I was watching. Yes. I was not the happiest at the moment because I wanted it. I was prime, man. My vagina was wide open like a blossoming flower, man. I'm telling you, my Lord, I needed it. I needed the fucking climax. It was there for me. And they didn't give it to me. But Nick told me last night that we will be waiting less than a year for that ending.
Okay.
So I will say this. There is a scene in that movie between Gwen and her father that is one of the most beautifully animated scenes I may have ever seen. And finally, those 2 movies might be the 2 best Spider-Man movies, period.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did thoroughly enjoy Spider-Man across, across the universe.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, the animated one. Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, the new one
back in the day when it came out.
One.
I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the first one. I did thoroughly enjoy it. Thought it was very good. So I'm looking forward to seeing the second one. I don't know when I'll get to see it.
Make time. I'll be honest with you. It's worth a trip. If you have a theater you really like or a drive-in and they're showing it, it's really worth it. It's a fun-ass ride, man, especially if you're into Spider-Man. The different, like this, you get 5 or 6 different Spider-Man variants in the first movie. They go so many variants into this second movie, but they actually matter. Like we see their stories and they're incredibly important narratively. It's just so good. And some of these, we've seen them in TV shows or done animated before or in comics. And it's like Spider-Man 2099. So good. So good.
I'm planning on going and seeing a movie actually Sunday afternoon. Me and the wife are going to go for Father's Day. I'm going to go see Flash. That movie has got is very, people are loving and hating on that movie big time. Yeah. They really are. But I'm going to go see it. I don't like the actor and what he's done in his real life. I think he's a bad, but I'm going to try this whole separate the artist from the art thing. But one of the biggest reasons I'm going to be just as blatantly honest as is getting to see Michael Keaton
Yeah.
as Batman again. That is my biggest draw why I'm going to see it. I'm not even going to front.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. If you want to get nuts, let's get nuts.
It's getting nuts. Yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah. You know, and I think the reason why is because when the original Batman came out, I think it was in like 89, 90. And they announced it, it was going to be Michael Keaton. I was like, there's no way that dude cannot be Batman. No. And then when I went and seen it, I actually went and seen it in a drive-in in Indiana. I was living in Indiana. I went to a drive-in and saw this.
On them Indiana nights, eh?
Yeah. And I was living in Indiana at the time, and I went and seen it, and I was like, holy shit.
Thank you, Teddy, for the tip.
That was so good. And I was like, I ate my words. I mean, Michael Keaton as Batman, he carried it off.
Yeah.
He carried it off. So
it's amazing. It's an incredible
Yeah.
role. I'm in a little bit of dilemma. So I'm on my own this Sunday. Blossom's going to spend Father's Day with her family. I, of course, don't have my kid Avala Bale, although I had an amazing conversation with my daughter tonight. And
awesome.
I want to take a moment. I want to go ahead and give her a little bit of love here. My kid has started her 3-year vocational program in Germany. She is she's going to work with her mother, and she's going to do she'll be start down a great career path through the corporate world. In my opinion, that one day of McDonald's and vocational. So it's not as dead end as it sounds. In like America, that's a terrible place.
Yeah.
In Germany,
different
fucking world. Because they serve alcohol. They have clean meals. It's more of a fucking dine-in restaurant. It's not the same as it is here. It's like a whole different experience, and they're trained different. They're treated different. They get amazing pay, amazing benefits. I'm so fucking proud of my daughter. She's doing so well. Absolutely kicking ass. Alicia, my shining star. And she's using this as a way to also find out what she wants to do. She's got a couple ideas of what she wants to accomplish. She's telling me that she wants to be a bartender down the road as well, which I think she'd be fantastic as. My God. So very, very proud of the kidster there.
That's so great, man.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
But so my dilemma is, what do I do Sunday? I'm thinking of treating myself a little bit.
Yeah, go catch a movie.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe catching a couple movies.
Ooh. Yeah. Dave living on the wild side.
Yeah. I'm thinking of maybe even 3 movies.
Now you're pushing it, big boy. You're pushing. I think you're getting a little crazy there.
Are we getting a little nuts?
I think you're getting nuts.
Come on, let's get nuts. I want to find a theater that is still playing Quantumania, that is still playing the latest Guardians, and that's playing Flash, and I want to go see all 3 on the same day.
Well, I've seen Quantumania on the Disney Plus.
Oh, it's already on Disney Plus. Fuck.
Yeah,
I can watch it that morning.
It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I thought that it was well done. So I definitely would say it's worth seeing. Even in if you could find it in the big screen, you still want to see it there. I think 100% you're okay on that. Like I can't speak to the Flash. I don't know other than just like I said, I want to see Michael Keaton in the Batman suit. I mean, I'm just sorry. I just want to see that. And then what was the other one?
Oh, Guardians 3, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that one I want to see as well. But it's not come.
Gun Cannon, I'm not fucking watching a goddamn Transformers movie, man. Blame Shia LaBeouf or Mark Wahlberg. Fucking pick one, motherfucker. No, I'm not doing it again. No, stop it.
Honestly didn't mind the Mark Wahlberg Transformer movies. I didn't think they were too terribly bad.
My problem with any of them is always the same. When they're fighting, you can't tell the fucking difference. It's just a big blur of goddamn metal. It looks unclean. It just bothers me.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. Sure.
And it takes me out of it. And I'm not a huge... I like Transformers. I can even go as far as say I love Transformers. However, fuck them movies.
Yeah, but it's the Beast Wars, Dave. We get to see Optimus Prime gorilla form.
Tell me more, tell me more. I just don't give a fuck. Tell me more, tell me more. Well, you're just out of luck. Fuck off. No. Fuck a Beast War. Beast Whores. No. It's not Michael Bay. You can see the action. Yeah, I love Michael Bay is so great because every time I hear Michael Bay, I think of two things.
Yeah.
I first think of his South Park appearance where he was explaining an idea. He's like, oh, well, there's an explosion. Blah! And then we have a big motorcycle with jumping. Blah! Blah! Like, those are special effects. Those are not narrative ideas. And then the other thing I think about is I miss you more than Michael Bay missed the mark when he made Pearl Harbor. I miss you more than that movie missed the point. And that's an awful lot, girl. And now you're far away. And all I'm trying to say is Pearl Harbor sucked. And I miss you. One of my favorite fucking songs in that whole movie. That is the amazing dynamic dynamo that is Team America World Police. But where they just shit on Michael Bay for that whole fucking song. It's so good.
So, Dave, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. How do you think this new Indiana Jones movie is going to fare?
Fare? It's going to fare amazing. It's going to make money.
Yeah.
It's going to make money.
Sure.
100%. How much money? I don't know if it'll crack a billy.
Yeah.
Now, will it be good? Before I answer that, I have to admit I enjoyed Crystal Skull.
Oh, no, you did not.
I did.
Oh, my God.
Because they're all ridiculous movies, Riveter. They're all ridiculous movies. They're all ridiculous. To Dan Aykroyd's cameo in fucking Temple of Doom that everybody always misses, to the heart being ripped out, to the fucking other movies that are they're ridiculous movies. There's nothing to fucking defensible. Goddamn first movie, a box melts everyone's fucking faces off. No, there's nothing defensible about any of those movies as far as creatively goes. So all the shit that you can't shit on him surviving in a goddamn refrigerator, a nuclear blast, fuck you. It's plausible. He can do it as Indiana Jones. You can't give me any shit about aliens and all that because fuck you. There was skulls and that bitch got fucking destroyed by the alien head. Fuck you, he's Indiana Jones. Shia LaBeouf sucks, but it's okay. Fuck you, it's Indiana Jones. All that being said, this movie looks fun.
You shit all over the Transformers because of Shia LaBeouf, but you give a pass because it's Indiana Jones?
I said he sucks, though. I did say he sucks.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
But we got what's her name back. She was great. She was great. She looked great.
Yeah.
No, Crystal Skull is a flawed movie. It's a bad movie even. But I love it. I watch it and I do, man. I do. I love it.
You know what the problem with the Crystal Skulls movie was, and this is honestly truly what it was. They set it up to hand off to the next generation, and then they never did a damn thing with it. That's the problem with that movie.
That's fair. That's not even unfair. Like I said, flawed movie. But there's something fun and campy, and I just love that character. I
do too. I love Harrison. I love Harrison Ford, the actor. I love Harrison Ford, the actor. Pretty much every movie he's ever made, I enjoy. Right, I really love. And I watched them multiple times, all the Indiana Jones movies. And you're right, they're all
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
And they're all very future fantasy and unrealistic and stuff. Yeah. But there was just something for some reason. The Crystal Skulls one, and it wasn't even about the whole aliens and all that shit. That's not even what I'm talking about. It was just like, I don't know. It was disjointed, from the history of the movies, because I was like, oh, we're going to have aliens in history type thing. This is like a History Channel type show. And I was like,
When You're okay with the fucking Ark of the Covenant. You're okay with the fucking glowing rocks of beauty.
Yeah.
And you're okay with most importantly. Wait a minute. You're okay with the fucking immortal goddamn monk fucking guardian crusader? You're good with this?
Yeah.
You're good with the cup that gives and take life?
He chose wisely. He chose wisely. And we had Sean Connery. All right, let's not
Shut up,
forget
boy,
that.
or I'll belt you one. Give me another brandy. Give me another brandy.
You know, and don't forget, Sean Connery was the one that sat there and told Barbara Walters, sometimes, you know, you just got to give a woman a little rap. So, you know.
If he had his whiskey, this is all fucking true. Sean Connery still alive too, I believe.
No, he passed.
Did he die?
He passed. Unfortunately, yes, we lost Sean.
Is James Earl Jones still alive? He's still.
I think so. Yeah.
But
I'll double check.
No, what was the movie we were talking about?
Crystal Skulls. Oh no, you were going to go watch.
So the new
movie.
So the new flick, the new indie. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic. The trailer doesn't have me terrified. I'm not scared off of it. I think it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
But it is it. This is it. This is the final one.
Yeah, it has to be, right? Has to be.
On a final Harrison Ford note, I remember being this huge Harrison Ford fan, right? And then I go see this movie in theaters that I just couldn't believe that he was going to do. Because why would Harrison Ford do a horror movie? I was shocked. I was like, and not like an accidental horror movie. I'm talking a full-blown horror movie. Now,
I'm trying to think which one.
Now, not only was it a horror movie, people. Now, this is going to get even crazier. It's a horror movie where he co-starred opposite Michelle fucking Pfeiffer.
Oh.
Do you remember this?
I'm trying to remember.
Wookie's got it. It's What Lies Beneath. He was. What Lies Below. This movie. Now, spoilers. If you haven't,
was this one about the? Was this about the dead wife? Right.
Yes. Well, dead something. Dead woman. The dead woman.
Yeah. I remember this.
But Here's what's fucking crazy. Hold on. No, Mothman Prophecies with Richard Gere. Another amazing fucking movie. But here's what's fucking crazy. Here's the moratorium. Spoilers. It's been like 20 years. Fuck you.
Yeah.
This is what I wasn't prepared for. Not only is it a fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
But Harrison Ford's the fucking bad guy, pimp, and he's fucking borderline evil. And I wasn't ready for it. He goes so evil so quick, and you're like, holy fuck. You're like, no. It's so good. It's so good.
So kind of on that same genre, right? That same time, and I think it's around the same time frame. What about the Robin Williams movies, where he went complete total? Yeah, and then there was the one in Alaska. What was it? Insomnia
with Al Pacino, right?
Al Pacino, yeah,
amazing flick, great flick, and they got great stories about the making of that movie because they actually went up there and filmed in that shit.
Yeah,
that fucking darkness and stuff. That's where they fucking filmed.
Yeah, like, it was just amazing. I mean, you look at Robin Williams and you're okay. This is this lovely little fuzzball dude, and all of a sudden he's playing this psycho and a convincing psycho. And I was like, geez, this guy's chops. His acting chops were
just. We had shown it before too. We had seen him play some very dramatic roles earlier. The professor role, where he played the oh shit, come on! He had a couple of them. I can't remember. It wasn't Good Will Hunting. But it was he was like a professor.
Oh yeah. The Dead Poets Society.
Dead Poet, yes. Incredibly dramatic role. And Patch Adams failed miserably, and that was just a shit show of a film. But he had tried.
But I love that movie though.
Did you really?
Yes, I love Patch Adams.
You're one of those who actually like you don't you really like what really.
Yes,
because you like Robin Williams because
I think so. Probably so. I gave it more charitability than what it probably should have gotten.
I can respect that at least because Patch Adams is rough, man.
Yeah,
it is. But people who like it love it. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. But I also
it's dark.
Can I give you a little? This I don't know. Some people might be devastated by this revelation, and they may not be ready for it. I'm not a Mrs. Doubtfire guy.
You know what?
I never liked
it's okay, but it's not one of my top Robin Williams films. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You know what?
I didn't like it.
I actually prefer the
like the
Birdcage over Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Just let's stop fucking around. Just go watch Hook. You know.
Oh, Hook is wonderful.
Amazing. Hook is incredible. I love Hook. So fucking good.
Yeah.
It's Robin Williams. You can't go Jumanji, Hook, all those. Just so much.
Yeah.
You don't like Jumanji, huh?
Jumanji was okay. I enjoyed it. It was fine. I think kind of, they did the sequel or spins off, and it was okay, but I think they've kind of taken it a little bit too far. But yeah, I mean, the original with Robin Williams was good. I enjoyed it. Yes. So.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything else, peepers.
Well, dude, I don't know. I think you gave him quite a bit tonight, brother. Over 2 hours. Over 2 hours.
I'd say.
Yeah.
I think we gave him a show tonight, there, buddy. That was a fun one. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do Father's Day, but I'm going to go see the Cubs and Yankees July 9th. I'm going to go to New York for that. Yeah. That's going to be real exciting. Boston, going to go. That's going to be a lot of fun. Cool. I don't know what I'm going to do this Sunday yet. I'm thinking about maybe going somewhere. I even thought about going to New York. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of concerts around here. Jethro Tull's in town.
Ooh,
yeah,
that would be a good concert. Yeah,
right? That's what I said. I'm not even a huge Jethro Tull guy. I mean, everybody my age has got to be a little bit of a Jethro Tull guy.
Sure,
but if you're my age and older, you're at least fucking around with Aqualung. It's like fuck off.
Yeah, you want a funny story? A buddy of mine worked with him for years or whatever. He was turning 40 years old back. I don't know how many years ago now, 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that. But his wife, to treat him, took him to Vegas for his 40th birthday. And so one night they didn't have anything going on, whatever, and they was like, and so they were able to get tickets to see Rod Stewart really, really cheap.
Ooh, that's a good show. My mom saw.
And my buddy he was just raving. He goes, man, he goes, I didn't really want to go see it. I didn't really like Rod Stewart. He goes, dude, I didn't know he had as many hits that he knew.
Are you kidding
that he
me?
loved.
There's
I'm serious.
So many hits.
Yes.
If
Rob
you
Stewart
want
is
my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know.
And my buddy was like, he was so entertaining and so just, and he goes, it was the best concert I think I've ever saw. He came away a diehard Rod Stewart fan. And I was like, dude, Prince. Yeah.
I got dragged to a Prince concert and changed my life. I was like, goddamn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Prince was a beast, man. He was a beast.
Every instrument on the stage, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Every instrument.
Yeah, he was a genius. He was a freaking genius. Yeah.
Whoo. Whoo.
Yeah, so.
Gun can't wait. You're going to New York City again? Yes, possibly. Look, for me, New York City is 2 hours and $27 away. I can go any fucking time. Yeah. And believe it or not, tickets starting for the Cubs and Yankees are $35, and even good seats are $65. And they got Klarna. I'm motherfucking going. I'm going. It's happening. But I am considering it's supposed to be a really nice weekend. I might jump on a train this weekend. I don't know. You never know with me. I have the ability. I have the power. Go ahead.
I'm not a big sports fan, and I'm not a whatever. But back in the day when I was the company I was working for, I had to go up to St. Paul, Minnesota for some training. And the guys that I was up there in training with, whatever, were sports fanatics, whatever. So they said, we want to go watch a baseball game. And the Oakland A's were in playing the Minnesota Twins. This would have been early 90s, so I don't know who would have been playing back then or whatever.
Early 90s, you might have saw McGuire.
Maybe. Possibly.
The Bash Brothers might have.
Yeah. I don't possibly, but we got third row. I mean, baseline third row seats, and I think they were like, there's $120 a ticket.
You definitely saw Kirk Bucket.
And it was great. I'm not a sports fan, but I really enjoyed that. That was so much fun. We had a few overpriced beers.
JC in the chat beat me to it. Kirby Puckett. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. But, we had a few overpriced beers, some good stadium hot dogs, that you can only get. And it just, I'll say that to say, if you ever get a chance to go see an event like that, be it baseball, football, whatever, even if you don't know the teams, you don't like the teams, go. The atmosphere, the experience is a once in a lifetime, and you should do it 100%. Always.
Two things. Remind me in a second to tell a story about my father and Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
But Christina Vina just gave me a perfect opening because she said the A's are her favorite team.
Yeah.
And you already talked about the A's as well. I don't know if you saw it in the docket, but I actually have an A's story.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oakland A's are no longer the Oakland A's, baby, or soon to be will no longer be the Oakland A's because they are one of the most horribly run organizations in the history of sports. That fucking owner, that piece of garbage who didn't give a fuck about the team when they were winning in the early 2000s, that fucking cheapskate sack of shit. What a fucking asshole. He's like the heir to the Gucci or something. He's like heir to something insane. Fucking garbage pile. He wants to tank the team every time they do anything good. Billy Beane did everything he could, including reinventing the way that you fucking look at baseball. And it's unbelievable. So they decide, fuck Oakland. We're going to go ahead and work a deal with Las Vegas, and they purchase land, they get all this thing, and then they're like, even better, we're going to get Vegas to sign a bill that's going to make this a majority of taxpayer money. They thought that was going to be the dead spot, and it looked like Vegas legislation was going to tie this up for years. But then something happened. 2 weeks ago, a vote gets passed that nobody was really expecting to get passed, but everyone said don't worry about it because they're never go up to the top. Because they're never going scroll up. They're never going to do this. They're never going to sign the bill that actually funds the Las Vegas stadiums, and that's exactly what happened the other day. It is funded. Yeah. The A's are leaving. It is 100% a done fucking deal at this point. This would, if it falls apart now, it would be widely criticized because this is like they're funding the bill now. It's over. It's over. Bye-bye, Christina Vina. Bye-bye. Oakland's going to Vegas. And you know what? Yeah. What a fucking time. The Raiders, also Oakland team, in Vegas. Guess who else is in Vegas? Your NHL Stanley Cup World Champion, Las Vegas Golden Knights, baby. That's right. My adopted home from 8 to 18, the place I graduated high school, the place that shits in the mouth of Chicago, is absorbing all those horrible, godforsaken Oakland A's teams and Oakland teams in general, and we're going to turn them into juggernauts. We're going to turn them into world beaters, just like we did with that plucky little expansion team that was the Golden Knights. And guess what's next, boys? Guess what's next? We're coming for them Golden State Warriors. I want the other side of the fucking bridge. We're coming. We're coming. Jesus. We're coming.
Somehow you really feel, Dave.
No,
you
got
a guest. Oh, you got a guest, Dave.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Are we live?
We are live.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't play this for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do it. I would, but there's slurs, and I don't want to get your stream in trouble.
Slurs.
No slurs.
No,
we got this tipster AI down to a fucking T.
No.
Though.
Oh my.
Oh no.
It really does. Actually, I can give you one of them. Remember? Wait, can I play Destiny's "Mowing Down Militiamen" quote? You know that one?
I don't, but let's educate. Now you have permission just from an educational standpoint.
All right, listen to this one. This is one that works. Oh, this is the one I was showing Chud Logic.
Nick,
right?
no slurs.
No slurs.
No slurs, Nick.
No slurs. So I was showing Chud Logic just like to test it out. Like, So I'm testing this out. All right.
Okay. There. Yeah. You cut out for a second.
Oh. Did you see the screen share?
Now I am. Now I'm switching over.
Oh, okay.
Can I show this?
You can just. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hi, Chud Logic. My name is Tipster, and I love to cheat on my wife.
I'm working on it. It's getting better. Listen to this one.
Oh my God.
The rioting needs to fucking stop. If that means white redneck militia dudes mowing down dipshit protesters that think they can torch buildings at 10 p.m., at this point they have my fucking blessing. Holy shit, this shit needs to stop. It needed to stop a long time ago.
Nick, that's not good. No,
That's scary.
God,
that's scary. That's scary.
man.
Believable.
All right. First off, I'd like to reiterate, if you didn't show up on the Twitch stream last night, try not to piss Nick off. Okay? Maybe
I'm cutting my penis off in solidarity with Keffels.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm cutting my penis off in solidarity with Keffels. Pride Month is a difficult time for us all, and I think taking steps to understand her struggle will strengthen our relationship. Shout out to Keffels.
Shout out to fucking Keffels. Oh my God. Nick. Oh, you are you're next level villainy, buddy. That's unbelievable. This AI shit's terrifying, man.
Dude, you know how long it takes to train this AI?
Probably seconds.
No.
1 second, like one segment of Augie's show, I had something that I could bring back and show the boys.
We're all dead. They're too good. Yeah. They understand how to work us. This is terrifying.
If you give this thing 10 minutes of audio, it'll spit out like a fucking perfect recreation of the person's voice saying anything you want. And this one doesn't cut out slurs like ChatGPT. It will say everything you ask it to say.
Oh my God. This is not a good tool. I don't know why this is a thing now. This is, man, if you wouldn't have told me, I would have just believed that was Tipster. But I'm gullible. We all know this. I'm the mark. You guys can get most things past me, but at least for a moment. But holy God, that's really good. I disavow and all that, but my God, that's really good.
Oh man, how are you guys doing? You having a good night?
Yeah, it's a weird one tonight, right, Ribby? This has been a fun one.
Well, my childhood was ruined after I learned some of the lyrics to Grease Lightning, but other than that, yeah, it's
so much out. They say so much out of pocket shit in Grease Lightning, and people I didn't know.
God.
They say the fucking chicks will cream. They said we're gonna get some tit. I mean, like, it's amazing. It's the 78. 1978. So we watched all kinds of fucked up things tonight. Just had a blast. It was a good show tonight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So let me ask you a question, Nick, since we've kind of broached this with her. Do you think that there was any way that Tipster did not know that video had been privated?
Oh, it's totally possible. No, I'm not going to say like it was a definitive 100% privated because of the drama. It looks like there was stuff privated around that time.
Yeah.
But it's entirely, because here's the thing. And this is what we have to give Tipster in the benefit of the doubt department. He's left the commentary community about 14 times. So I don't know which time he was mad at Bowblacks. I mean, he might have snanked Bowblacks 2 years ago. We just found out about it now. You know what I mean? Like,
fair point. Fair point.
This just happened so many times. I can't correlate it. Like, is it this time that he left like a loser, or is it that time that he left like a loser?
What was the reason?
Is it this Facebook suicide note? Was it this like Twitter fucking?
Yeah.
I mean, like
It was
I mean,
somewhere
I don't
between
know.
the 6th and the 10th, but it definitely wasn't the 11th. The 7th was memorable. Yeah, it's always a chapter with fucking Tipster.
This latest like diatribe that he and Keffels and they're going after Bowblacks over.
It's pathetic, isn't it?
It is disgusting.
What if it's an AI?
Disgusting.
Now hearing what fucking Nick just showed me, now I'm wondering if it's all fucking AI. That would make more sense, right, Ribby? My God.
No, because this is all stuff that you see him do in live streams. Dave.
AI is coming along a really, really long way there.
Yeah, I understand, but this is real. So,
unfortunately, it does seem to be the case.
Yeah. So.
Anyway. Fucking shit, man. Fucking shit.
I just wonder where Tipster's going to run when some of that community starts really looking into his history.
Well, I can name one place he won't be able to.
I know the daggers are coming. The spears, the arrows are coming, and he's not going to have anyone. He doesn't even have his his female supporters, his quote goth mommies. It's not a real thing. He doesn't even have those anymore. They've abandoned ship. They've left, right? So
it's amazing.
I don't know.
Was that clip from earlier, Nick? Was that a real clip where he was explaining to Keffels he doesn't understand that you guys think that you're going to put enough pressure on him and he's going to run back to you guys and leave her?
That was real.
That was real? Because I thought that might have been AI. That was real. Like
no,
what?
AI started when I got into this call. I actually played one thing of AI on Augie's stream. That was it.
Yeah. Why say something like that? Like, I don't get that.
Because he's an idiot. He's brain dead.
That's one of the most insane fucking things that you could say to somebody. Like,
it's the same conversation about we just talked about Flamenco last night, right? About how Flamenco is he literally is delusional, and he says that we're the reason he got swatted, and that the only reason that I'm mad at him, I guess, is because he said the F slur on Augie's live stream. They're just delusional fucking people, and that's what we're seeing with Tipster.
It's unfortunate because I didn't get it. This whole thing I haven't gotten with him. I just don't get it. It's consistent though.
There's really not anything to get. He's a creature of sporadic Down syndrome.
But to see it manifest in this way though, it's just fucking sucks.
But hang on. Let's stop. Look at Tipster's history. He was this retro gamer. He had his retro gamer. He had a good little thing. He was making videos of a retro gaming and all that. Had a good little following and all that stuff. Right. He decides to come into commentary. So what's he do? He immediately latches on to some of the biggest creators in this genre. Right.
As is tradition. Yeah.
As is tradition. And then he turns his back. Finally, eventually comes out and says exactly the reason why he's leaving, other than this him hauling around or whatever, and he latches himself onto Keffels, right?
You're missing some parts though. It goes back farther. Yeah, you're missing some big parts because it goes back farther than that. It didn't start the consistency goes back way farther than just Nick and Augie and what's happening now. You got to remember where he actually entered the community. Where I remember him entering the community is 2016, 2017, shot from the point when we covered him, and I was covering him because of the whole fucking situation with Joy fucking Sparkle.
Oh, that crazy one, yeah.
Exactly. That's his habit. That's his go-to. He finds crazy, broken women, and he fucking latches on. And I don't know why. He just will not be disloyal to people. I don't know if he's just... I don't know why. But he rides them fucking to the very goddamn end. It took a while for him to goddamn part his way from Joy Sparkle. And that one's an easy one. That's an easy one to fucking disinterest. So that told me a lot of what I needed to know early. And then I just saw the same patterns over and over again. It just, you see him do the same things. You see him not being able to stop himself from commenting and fighting with everybody. You find yourself just wondering why. Why make every conversation a confrontation? It just makes no sense to me.
I don't know, man. I think he's, as they say, I think he shit the bed. So
we're all broken. We're all broken, Nick. Yeah, BX Bullet, but that's a different story altogether. To be fair,
and she's nuts too.
That's definitely she's definitely nuts too. But that one, were they close ever? They were, actually.
No.
Tips or no? They hate each other.
Were they ever friends?
At one time, he was defending because she had some crazy dude that was kind of going after her kid or something, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fair, but that's him though too.
That's charitability.
Yeah.
That's not
yes. No, but that's the only thing that I'm aware of where they ever kind of were on the same page.
I couldn't remember.
No, they weren't page. Yeah, but
I couldn't remember if maybe they had a history before, and then I have no, but I couldn't remember. Yeah. It's just, it's to be fair, it's hard to remember your tipster lore. There's a lot. There's a fucking lot, but it's consistent throughout. This one, but to the extreme of which, because if you want to leave. This is something we've all covered a million times. I'm sure he's even said it. It's easy to criticize somebody when they're saying they're going to do something, but yet their actions are dictating something completely opposite. He's not leaving. He's continuing the fight. And now the fucking the AI fucking wheels are off the tracks now, boys. The gloves are off the DeOrio hands, okay? So it's just...
You know what?
Potato chip.
You know what? We're taking tip or no tip to a whole nother level.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
you can
right.
read them all, and we'll just see if it sounds like it.
Tipster, right. Fucking terrifying, man. So yeah, it's I don't know. This story is still more fucking tolerable than the other major story that's happening right now. So
What's the other one?
Oh, the Colleen story. Oh.
I haven't seen anything about it.
I avoided it pretty well.
That one's horrific.
Oh, let me tell you, babies, it's just getting started. The mainstream media just picked it up. And
I know.
They could go hard.
Dude, she is losing sponsorships right and freaking left.
To quote Salute Your Shorts Riveter, she's about to be roasted, toasted, and burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
I got to dip. You guys have a good stream.
See you later, Nikki, baby. See you Thursday. Oh, he left, motherfucker.
Yeah, what she did to Adam was God. Anyway, but
I don't get so much of that situation in general. Just because I don't want to get too far into it, but
it's a deep wormhole.
Change over time, and we see these things happen, and what every creator needs to fucking start listening to is leave kids alone. Like, it's time, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. I don't mean that in a gross way. I don't mean that in a Catholic church way. I just mean that in a generality. We got to stop using kids for fucking labor. We got to stop using kids for editing. We got to stop using kids for fucking graphics. You got to stop using kids for fucking research. It's time. You got to stop fucking around with these kids. I hate to say it, but 17, probably fine. Internship, there's ways to get around this with internships and apprenticeships. YouTube's a real job now. There are ways, so this is monitored in a way where it can be completely above board. But unfortunately, there's so much tomfuckery that's happened that the benefit of the doubt is lost. These are flawed fucking people who have gained a fuck ton of power, influence, and money in a short period of time, and I don't think most people have had enough time to even appreciate what they've had. And abuse of power has shown itself over and over and over again. Toxic behavior, terrible fucking choices, bad behavior with children, just all this type of fucking shit. There's too much of it at this fucking point, and I think we need to unilaterally just make this decision to leave kids alone.
How about this? Don't be in group chats with kids who are underage, period.
Yes. That's what I'm really hammering home. You can't be working with these kids. You can't be getting intimate. You can't be knowing details. You can't be having questions. You cannot be I know people out there want to mentor these kids. I know the internet is... Don't do it as a persona. Don't do it as a fucking persona, as a public figure. There are ways to still go and mentor. There are still boys and girls clubs. There are still fucking ways to go out and help and connect with kids. Doing it online has always been and will always be a creepy, slippery slope. There's just like you're fucking, I'm tired of it. I'm fucking just exhausted with it, man. Like we cover so much of this shit, and then to see it happen with a fucking huge creator. Like this is a major who's made the leap. She's gone over to the other side of mainstream. Like this is not just a fucking.
You had a Netflix series, dude. Yes. I never even heard of this chick before, but evidently she had a Netflix series. I mean,
it's crazy.
Anyway,
it's crazy.
Hey, speaking of Netflix, did you see this story here?
Oh fuck yeah.
They did a documentary on Jake Paul on Netflix that's coming out.
Yeah,
so
I can't wait to see it.
The poster for it is
atrocious.
It's borderline
erotic.
Yeah, very, very much so. I did notice that the gloves were kind of small, so take that for what it will.
Size gloves, actually. I'm like, those aren't fucking 8-ounce gloves. What's he trying to hide? It looks like he's wearing like tough man gloves. Pillow gloves. Look at those big ass gloves. He's like, I gotta hide something. He's overcompensating.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to show because I don't want to get.
Look at those big ass gloves.
Yeah. So.
God.
Yeah,
Ohio.
anyway.
Ohio, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ohio. All right.
You know who else lives in Ohio?
Many terrible human beings. Who?
Nerdy John lives in Ohio.
Nerdy John lives in Ohio? Did I know that he's
Yeah,
from
he's in Ohio. I think so.
from-
Yeah,
that
I
makes
think
a lot of sense.
he's an Ohioan. Yeah.
That makes a lot of
So.
sense to me. Unfortunately for John. You know what? I've seen what John looks like. He definitely looks like an Ohioan. Like, just unfortunately, take that for what you will, buddy.
Yeah.
He wears a lot of cut-off shirts, if I had to guess. Those shoulders are going to cut off all his fucking shirts. All right.
Yeah.
Peepers, why don't you tell the kids where
brother.
they can fucking find you and everything? Because I think we had ourselves an amazing show tonight. You even got a Nick DeOrio sighting in here if you stuck around long enough.
Yeah. You find me in the morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, at Riveter on YouTube. Just go to @Riveter. You'll find me. So.
Yeah. Monday, Xylee should be back. I hit her up the other day.
Okay.
She hit me with a firebolt. She'll be back Monday, so we'll see what we got
Okay.
then. Other than that, I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the weekend. Sunday, I have pretty much to myself. I'm going to go do something for me. Yeah, I don't know. Go,
Well, you
sit on a
definitely need to
park
do
bench.
something. Definitely do. You know what I would do? I'd go to that diner that you showed that picture of the other day with that wonderful breakfast. Go get you one of those nice, get one of those nice breakfasts, maybe,
That's not a bad idea.
Then, maybe go for a little walk and walk off some of those carbs.
A little bit of a nice little brisk walk. I like that idea. Nice Father's Day brisk walk. Okay. What else we got? I like
And then maybe then get on one of your buses, whatever. Go over to the theater and just spend the afternoon watching some movies and just relaxing and having a Dave day. Just having a Dave day. Yes, do what Dave wants to do. Right. Take care of Dave.
I think we need to have that mindset. We need to adapt the take care of Dave mindset more often. It's a good mindset to have. It's what people need, Rivy.
I do have a little bit of an update. I did not get served with any legal papers over the last 10 days, business days. So I assume that my video will be coming back up here shortly because I didn't get served with any papers, of course, whatever. So I assume, Monday or whatever, I should get some sort of notification from YouTube saying that, there was no papers filed. The other guy, Dave, Super Dave.
S-U-C-C-E-S-S, that's the way Rivy spells success. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, get it back, whatever. And the guy's still
Christina,
a
I
turd
forgot.
ball.
He's a turd ball. Big turd nugget. I agree. Christina, you didn't send me the lightsaber video. I'm sorry. I forgot. I had a full day.
Yeah.
Big barking dogs. Remind me tomorrow. Call me out on Twitter. Say, Dead on Dave, send me the fucking lightsaber picture, or I'm going to take you to Pity City. If you need to know what that is, look up the Nasty Boys.
Exactly.
Jessica Foss. Dave, did you move your setup? I did move my setup. I used to be in that corner, and now I'm in this corner. And the reason is because of all of this beautiful new furniture that we have in the apartment. There's Ollie hanging on his little thing.
Yeah.
We have new beautiful things that have taken up space, and I love it. And it's a home.
Oh,
ho. What?
You got a kitchen table?
Yeah.
And a couch and chair?
Yeah, we got it.
Dave, you're being domesticated, my dude.
I'm no longer a caveman.
That's awesome, man.
A caveman. I've been domesticated.
That is awesome.
It's pretty great.
I am so glad that you and Blossom are making you guys a little home there. That's so great, man. I'm really, truly, that makes me so happy. I can't say that enough.
Like, it's so comfortable, and it's such a good vibe. I gotta give her all the credit. She decorated. It's all her. She did a fantastic job. Carpet's fucking beautiful. Ollie loves it. Doesn't fuck with anything. He's being a good boy, licking his butthole up there. I love this fucking mirror. There's a beautiful mirror. It's like everything's just looking cool, and it's just comfortable and it's vibey. I don't have to lay on the floor anymore. I don't lay on a futon thing that I dragged in from the outside elevator area. So that's good. So, yeah, it's good. We're moving on up, baby. I love it.
You know what? I had it took, see, me and my wife, we celebrated our 27 years. Yesterday was our anniversary. 27 years.
Congratulations.
And yeah, so finally, what is this? Maybe I'm gonna say 6 months ago or so, I took over one of the boys' old bedrooms, made it into my quote man cave, and I was actually able to start putting my stuff up that had been in storage for 27 years.
Nice. That's called compromise.
Yeah, it was compromise, all right. Get your shit out of here. I'm putting my stuff up.
27 years of compromise. Only one person
Exactly.
had to do it.
Yeah.
It was now it was your compromise for 27 years. You're good.
Hey, happy wife, happy life. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, well, Dave, thanks so much for letting me come and hang out with you tonight, man. I had a blast.
Always your home.
I had a blast.
Always your
Yeah,
home.
well,
Always your home. Always.
Yeah, I'm still gonna knock on, and wipe my feet before I come in. So
always appreciated,
Yeah.
but always welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic night tonight. That was a great one. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go take a rip with the mush puffs, and then I'm gonna jump out of here, my man.
All right. Well, you have a good evening. I'll catch you later, brother.
Have a good one, good sir, and have a fantastic rest of your anniversary weekend.
Yeah. You Muff Puff, have a great evening.
Muff Puff, that's dirty. Good night. He's a dirty old man. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We got one more rip. One more rip. I can't believe we went as long as we did tonight. We're like 2.5 hours in. Been a good one. I appreciate you guys. We're going to load up. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Go ahead and take us home because we got ourselves some morning light to see, and only you can take us there. Hope you guys enjoyed another fantastic show. We're back and better than ever. We're going to be taking over the YouTube world. Don't forget and tell everybody what they missed tonight. Let them know the chuckles, the laughs, the levity, the jolliness, the jovial time that you had. Let them know the twists, the turns, the leaps, all the things that happened, things you were expecting, things you weren't. Nick DeOrio coming in out of left field after 2 hours of entertainment from me and PeePaw. All the movies, all the gossip, all the tea, all the things. You had it all over your face, neck, and chest, and what else could you want? One more rip and the morning light. Let's go.
Plays away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon, but I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night, so I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her calls a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Hip hop. I'm real talk, hip hop. I'm real talk.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We do dig each and every single day. And you know what time it is. Get your pieces out. Get yourself right. It's time for me to say goodnight. So I'll bid you farewell the only way that I can, and that, of course, is with a bong in my hand. We've had a great night, and I can't say it any better. So let's go ahead and hit this piece. The wetter, the better. Keep it copious. Have yourself some talented friends. If you don't have any, your goddamn self. Good night, Mush Puffs. bad clog. Clogged up. I didn't like that one. Let me finish it off right. Good night.